All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome into the Jazz Huddle. Appreciate you guys stopping in for this fantastic Western Conference matchup between the Utah Jazz and the Portland Trailblazers. There you go. It's going to be a good one. The Portland Trailblazers currently sitting at first in the West at 10-5. They are 4-3 at home. The Jazz 5-5 away. So theoretically, Portland should have the advantage here, and they are favored by 4. Sharp Young at the game right now. Very excited for you, my man. Hopefully that is an enjoyable experience for you tonight. It really should be. Again, this should be a game that is just tough to win for Utah. And it should be fun to watch in general. 3D block turd. What's going on, my man? Goats are supreme. Yes, watching the game. Very cool. You were at the Navy versus UCF game? Dang, that is sweet. That would have been a fun one to go to. All right, you guys. So we are just getting started here, and this game scheduled to tip off on NBA TV at 9 p.m. This is the Jazz's first national TV game of the year, if you do consider NBA TV national TV. I believe it is considered that, but it's a big one for Utah, and it could be a determiner for what the future may look like for this team. And, you know, when you look at it, it's going to be one of the games where if you win it, it could pay dividends in the future for them trying to get some early momentum and, you know, continue snapping out of that streak that they did have. And that is the hope. I'm extremely excited to see how this game goes. It really should be a fun one, as a lot of the games against Damian Lillard are. He always plays hard, and you know, he's just an interesting player to watch because he is very similar to a guy like Devin Booker in some ways, and that when his team gets down, he can be their saving grace, and he can be absolutely lethal at certain times. So I'm always excited to see him play us because I just know it's never going to be an easy game for the Utah Jazz. They're always going to have trouble with a guy like Damian Lillard, just a lethal shooter. Went to college in Utah at Weber State. Always fun to play him. Always fun to play the Blazers. But I want to talk about this because it really is an interesting thing to look at. When you talk about the tank, a textbook team that you should look at as an example is the Portland Trailblazers. They executed it wonderfully. In the last couple of years, they have acquired so many draft picks. And look at how it's turned out so far. You just have guys on guys to play well for them. And, you know, you take a look at a guy like Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons, by the way, another product of this powerful squad. Just another guy who they have developed over time and just gotten way better. Jusuf Nurkic, he has weathered the storm. So has Damian Lillard also. So it should be a fun game, you guys. So a lot of good players in here. You take a look at their last few games, and you see some wins against some easy teams, and they do sit at first in the West. But when I'm looking at these wins, I'm saying, hey man, they lost to Dallas, they lost to Brooklyn. So what's going on? You know, those are the two teams on this list that I see, other than New Orleans, that really do have a competitive roster at the moment. Obviously, San Antonio not looking great. So when I look at them, I see where the Jazz could possibly have a little bit of an edge on them, because we have had an absolutely breakneck schedule so far this year, and it's interesting to look at, but they've got to get out. This is another game where they're going to have to get out to a good start, and you have to shut down Damian Lillard early and Anthony Simons early. Those two powerful backcourt right there for this team, and they're going to be hard to stop. Again, this is at home. Portland, historically one of the tougher places to play. The crowd gets in it, and it's hard to make your shots. But tonight they're going to have to go out and get the job done early and set the tone for the rest of the game. I'm excited for it, though. It should be a fun one. Let me know your score predictions in the comments, and like up the stream before we get going. Let's try to hit 10 before we do start up here. Game should be starting in about 9 minutes, so plan accordingly there. Again, in that Brooklyn loss, you take a look at their full schedule, and let's just kind of dissect this a little bit. So a good win against Phoenix there, 113-111 in overtime. Jazz beat them in regulation. They beat Los Angeles, who haven't been doing great. And they were 4-0 after beating Denver. So a bunch of good wins in that section right there. And then a loss to Miami. A pretty tough loss there, 119-98. But that was that was a game that could definitely happen. But you just look at these big scoring nights by Damian Lillard. And then the other guys, coming out of the shadows to help him out. Jeremy Grant, obviously a great acquisition there. 20.1 points. He's 36th in the league in scoring, and they're all good, and they could be a multiple all-star team if you ask me. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for them. But tonight we have the scoring likes of Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, and we're going to have on the Jazz side Lauri Markkanen, Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley, Kelly Olynyk if he has a good game. It's always that next man up mentality, and both of these teams embrace that and do a great job about just having a deep roster where you can always rely on the guy below your starter on the depth chart, and that's a fantastic thing to look at. And look who's joining us today. The man, the myth, the legend, Addison. All right.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
What's up? How are you guys feeling after that game today?
Man, I won't lie to you. I am exhausted.
Yeah?
Listen, that was down to the wire, way closer than it should have been. But you know what? Good teams pull it out in the end, and we did. Even though it wasn't pretty, we got to get Corm healthy for Ohio State. But for now, we're undefeated, and that's all you can ask for at this point in the season.
It is, yep.
But it was cold. It was so cold, Blake.
So cold.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it.
But now we are here, the Jazz in a back-to-back, and the Jazz going up against the Portland Trailblazers, trying to get their second win in a row after losing 3 straight. Now trying to get on a 2-game winning streak. Welcome on in, huge Michigan fan, go blue. Addison, I was at the Navy versus UCF game as a UCF fan. You know, I don't know if you know this. I'm a USF fan, so I cannot complain at the result that happened in that Navy-UCF game. But sorry that your team was not able to pull it out. Welcome on in 3D. Appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in, Goats. Hope you are doing good, Kenny. Appreciate everyone who was stepping on in. We got 20 people already in the building.
Wow.
If you have not done so already, guys, smash up the like button before we do get underway for tip-off. Jazz going up against the Blazers here tonight. Just beat the Suns last night, coming off a Lauri Markkanen 38-point night. Blake.
Wow.
Yeah. Lauri Markkanen this season has been something else.
He's an all-star. Tried and true. He's going to be an all-star. The only thing that I could see holding him back is market size, obviously, because, you know, he's playing for the Jazz, and this is just what happens. When guys put up good stats in small markets, they don't get that same consideration. But that's a pretty convincing performance right there. 38, he really did lead the team in a lot of aspects. He was there on the defensive end too. So a beautiful game from him. And, you know, he really did play, oh my gosh, what's his name? Devin Booker really tight up until the end. And, you know, it just didn't end up that he would beat him in scoring, but that's okay. And that's what he needs to do. Just have big games, efficient games. He shot over 80% in that last one, which is just absurd, but, you know, it's great. Let's try to get 20 likes before we get started. We got 32 in here already, so you guys smash that sucker up. So let's look at these season leaders here. So both of these teams have pretty deep benches and just pretty deep teams in general. Next to Damian Lillard is Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons actually leading the team in scoring average, which is just insane to me. But Simons has always been good. And
he's so underrated.
He is.
And he got paid, and I wanted him so bad. He is so underrated.
He's good, and you know, they're deeper than that too. They have Yusuf. They also have Jeremy Grant. Do they not still have do they have Gary Trent still?
Yeah, they have Gary Trent Jr. The Blazers.
They are a deep team, and you know, you talk about tanking again. This is where this team really, they tanked hard, and it is starting now to pay the dividends that they were expecting. And you just look at it, they're first in the West, 4-3 at home. You know, that could be better, but you know, they're on top right now, and this would be a big win for the Jazz. It would be a statement win for the Jazz to go out and get a nice victory against the top team. Yeah, but I'm excited. Yusuf Nurkic might dominate in the paint and rebounds. I will say that. And I would expect by the end of the season, if Walker Kessler is able to get the start over Kelly Olynyk, which I think is approaching faster than we thought it would because Olynyk's been having struggles with fouls every single night. If he can get into that spot, I think Utah is able to get a way better rebounding number for our leader. I think that Kessler could definitely bridge the gap from having Vanderbilt, the power forward, averaging the highest rebounds. I think he could definitely take that spot because he's a bigger guy. He knows the fundamentals. He's a great player in that regard, so I would be excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, but he's only going to pass that if, he becomes a starter, which I don't know,
Yeah, we'll
at
see.
any point in this season if Walker Kessler will be a starter over Kelly Olynyk. But, Walker Kessler continues to get more and more playing time in part due to the fact that, what's their name?
Kelly Olynyk, Walker Kessler.
Yeah, due to the fact that due to the fact that Kelly Olynyk has been getting in a lot of foul trouble recently. We've seen it over and over and over again. Walker Kessler is getting more playing time just because of the fact that it feels like every game.
He's always like walking the line between 5 and 6 fouls, and he's got to get out of that habit. And it's bad. And he's making these careless turnovers too. The turnovers have hurt us at the end of games where he just throws a bad pass or whatever. But it's because he has to play passive and he has to play a little bit scared because it's tough when you're in foul trouble. He's got to get out of that habit. You play good defense. You don't play too aggressive. You can play aggressive, but you just have to find the balance between getting in somebody's area and, just playing good defense. So, and he is usually a pretty good defender. You just have to eliminate the careless fouls sometimes.
Right. And we already got 49 people in the building. Want to welcome each and every single one of you guys into the stream tonight. As you guys do come on in, make sure to give the stream a big thumbs up, smash it up, and of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's welcome everybody in. Welcome on in Connor, Asia, Hanson. Appreciate you stopping on in, and that is right. Gary Trent Jr. is in Toronto. Welcome on in Viper and Sharp Young. Yes, Sharp Young at the game tonight, man. Hope you have a phenomenal time at the game tonight. Hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully the Jazz are able to pull that win out for you. Welcome on in, Tony. Appreciate you stepping on in.
Yeah. Wow. This should be a fun game, man. We got a good crowd already in here, and should be a good crowd in Portland. Again, the top two teams going at it. Big win for the Jazz last night. Last time this team played played the Suns, the Portland Trailblazers took them to overtime and won by 2. Similar result for the Jazz, but no overtime needed for them. So hopefully that can translate here. But again, it's going to be a tale of getting up in front. Whoever starts this game better, I believe strongly, is going to have the better performance overall.
I don't.
Really?
No, because I wouldn't be surprised again if Utah gets off to a strong start.
Yeah, you're right. And he's very similar, and I talked about this earlier. Damian Lillard, very similar player in a lot of regards to a Devin Booker type, right? Like they're very similar in that they both are kind of their team's saving grace when they're down. And I've seen it in person. Damian Lillard can just take over a game sometimes. When it's Dame time, he is on and he does not miss. So you got to be better if you're Utah and not let that happen. But we'll see.
Damian Lillard, he's always given the Jazz trouble. Someone obviously, performance well against every team, but seems not every time, but every time, he's putting up a solid performance versus the Utah Jazz. Over last year, in the Blazers rebuilding year, the Jazz performed really well over the Blazers. Did not lose to the Blazers once last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. One thing to look at also for Utah, this is the second half of a back-to-back, and they did have a travel day today, so it's not always easy to play. Luckily, this game's scheduled a little bit later at night, but they're going to be tired, so we just hope that they can get out and play well, and hopefully they're in good shape physically, which I'm sure all of them are, but you just got to be conservative and just play well, make the hard plays early so you don't have to do it later, but we'll see.
Welcome on in, Boxing One Gaming. Appreciate you stepping on in. And Blake, I don't know if you saw, but you saw South Carolina is about to be up by 18 on Tennessee.
I was watching the game earlier, but
Wild.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Wild, wild, wild. The Jazz right now, they come into this game versus the Portland Trailblazers as number 2 in the Western Conference. Currently, they are tied for first. Or no, they sit in second, but technically tied for first. The winner of this game goes to number 1 in the Western Conference. The Jazz trying to get that spot back, and the Blazers trying to hold on, and it's about to go down in Portland, Oregon tonight. Let's go, baby.
Hey, and shout out to you, Kenny. We see you in there. Malik Threasley. Take a look at this. Malik is number 1 in three-pointers made off the bench with 39 this season, shooting 41%, 42% from outside. Very impressive stuff. Behind him, in 6th place, this is interesting, Georges Niang. So that's an interesting to look at. He's at 30 and he's shooting 44%. But Malik, just a fantastic game in that last one that probably propelled him past a bunch of these guys. And, there's some good guys behind him. Bones Highland, Kevin Love, Sam Hauser, Benedict Maturin. So a lot of interesting guys to look at. Also another guy leading in a statistic is Mike Conley. He's 3rd in the NBA in field goals assisted on, which is very, very good. He is 10 behind Tyrese Halliburton, who is at the top. So it's cool, man. It's going to be interesting.
And our starting lineups for the night: Damian Lillard, Simons, Hart, Jeremy Grant, and Nurkic for the Blazers. And then for the Jazz, the normal starting 5: Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Vanderbilt, and Kelly Olynyk.
Hey, and also take a look at this. This is the 3rd best start in franchise history. I want to point that out. We are currently
for us.
Yes, it is. We are currently 11-3, and that is the 3rd best start.
11-6. 11-6.
Oh, as of the 9th of November. That's my bad. But it's still way up there on the list.
Right.
And you look at the years that were ahead of us at that point when we were 10-3. It was 06 and 07. That's a great year for us. And 1998-99, obvious result there. So we're off to a good start. And it's going to be this is going to be a game where it's going to be, it's an important one, and they need to go out and try to win this sucker and show some people what they're all about.
And we already got 70 people in here as we are about to tip off here in Portland. However, we only got 22 likes on the stream. Let's get to 35 likes, y'all. Smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Again, we go live for every single Utah Jazz game here in the Jazz Huddle. And we will be live on Monday night for the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers. And we are underway here in Portland, Oregon, and the Blazers win the tip. And here we go. Here's Damian Lillard, top of the key. And Lillard guarded by Mike Conley. Again, both these teams tied for number 1 in the Western Conference. The winner gets sole possession of that place. Hart over to Lillard, right wing, drives inside with the left, kick it out left wing to Hart. The drive inside, the off-hand layup, and the Blazers strike first here at home. And now here's Mike Conley on the other end. Conley having one of his best seasons in the NBA so far. Olynyk looking for a cutter. Picks it up. Now finds Markkanen coming off that 38-point game and drains a triple to start its night tonight on the road in Portland. And the Jazz take a 3-2 lead. And here's Lillard. Lillard kick inside to Jeremy Grant. Grant, he's been so impressive for the Blazers, and he gets his first bucket to go. A floater off the glass is in. The Jazz have won 7 out of the last 8 matchups and 4 straight after they won all 4 last year. Now Lillard off of Clarkson, missed 3. With the left hand, picked up by Clarkson, top of the key. Damian Lillard off a screen by Nurkic on that left side. Deep 3 off the mark and tipped out of bounds off of Portland. It'll be Jazz. No! It'll be Portland basketball. What?
You're well ahead of me. Probably like 8 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's always the national TV games. I don't know what's up with that.
Is this game on national TV? I'm watching on my phone.
It's NBA TV. Yeah.
Hold on. Here's Simons.
Yeah, you're
Simons
good.
on the
I
left
could
wing.
work with it.
Simons floats it up. No good. Rebound by Vanderbilt. Here come the Jazz. Vanderbilt, left wing. Traps it off. Markkanen three. Off the mark. And it's going to be rebounded by Hart. And now the Blazers pushing the floor. Simons wide open three. Off the mark. Rebound Olynyk. Hands it to Clarkson. Clarkson to Conley, top of the key. Kicks it to Olynyk. Pope fakes the three left wing now. Kicking out. Corner Vanderbilt. Left wide open. And that's why they leave him wide open. Can't knock it down. And now here are the Blazers on the other side. Nurkic fakes a head off to Simons. Now he's looking for Lillard. He's got Lillard at the top of the key. Drive, kick down low to Nurkic. And he puts it up and in with the right hand. And the Blazers up 6-3 early. 9:33 to play first quarter. There's Conley. Top of the key over to Markkanen, right wing. Markkanen driving. Wraps around baseline. Kick it, corner. Clarkson, three ball. Off the mark. And the Jazz shot is just not there tonight. Lillard to Simons. Simons in transition three. Off the mark. Rebound by Conley. And it will be Jazz basketball. Hold on. Let me pause it real quick.
Simons
All right.
just shot the three.
All right, keep me updated on you.
Okay. There was the out of bounds call right there. Josh Hart.
Here's Conley at the top of the key. Kick down low to Markkanen. Foul. And he'll go to the line for two. Let me know when that happens.
What the heck? Markkanen? He just got fouled. Cool.
All right, call for a second. You call for a second. I got to.
Okay. So Markkanen at the line here. 9:01 left in the first quarter, and we'll be getting that timer up for you here very soon. I'm working on that as we speak. Markkanen, first free throw is up and good. 4-6 is the score here. 9:01 left in this first quarter. Markkanen leading the Jazz so far with 4. Make it 5 if he does make this one up, and he does. So 5-6 now, and Blazers bringing it up the other way. So here is Lillard. Lillard working on the left side. Gets it down for Simons, and he flies high, as he always does, and lays it up and in. 7-5, or 8-5, I should say. Blazers up 3, 8:45 left to play in the first. Here's Conley. He goes inside. Nice floater. Does not go. It's going to be pulled down by Josh Hart. Here comes Hart. Driving hard on Olynyk. He dumps it out for Nurkic, and he puts it up and in. How are we doing?
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
10-5 the score. And here's Mountain Mike. Bringing it across half court. We got 68 in the building. Keep on smashing up that leg. If you have not done so already, Vanderbilt. To the top of the key, it's Clarkson. Clarkson driving inside with the left. Kick it to the corner. Deflected away by Grant. And it will go out of bounds. It will be Utah Jazz basketball. Welcome on in, Harry. How are you doing tonight? Harry Alderman. Harry Alderman. I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'll get back to you. Hold on. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson on the corner. Kicks it out to the wing. It is Conley. Pump fake over to the corner. Olynyk. 3-ball off the mark. And the Jazz just cannot hit on anything right now, Blake. And now here's Hart. Hart at the left wing. He loses it. Almost goes out of bounds. Kicks it down to Lillard. Now to Simons. Now to Grant. Wide open 3 on the corner. Knocks it down. Timeout, Utah. They're already down by 8 on the road.
Yeah, rough start here. You just got to get some shots to fall, and you would think that based off of last night's performance, they would be able to get that rhythm carried over. But again, that's also kind of a paradox because based on last night's performance, they played hard, and it's going to be a little bit slower tonight to start.
Listen, the amount of backs-to-back this team has.
It's a lot.
We had listen. We had a back-to-back last week. We have a back-to-back this week. Hold on. We had a back-to-back the week before that.
It's a lot.
Okay, so listen. We had a back-to-back earlier in the season.
Yep.
Okay, October 23rd, October 24th, back-to-back. That's one back-to-back. Okay? Then we have November 6th, November 7th, two back-to-backs. November 12th, November 13th, three back-to-backs. This marks the fourth back-to-back. Then next week, another back-to-back on a Friday, Saturday. Then you go to the next week. Guess what? Another back-to-back. Five back-to-backs in the first 2 months of the season. More like a month and a half of the season is absolutely ridiculous. And whoever made the schedule, absolute BS. Absolute BS. No team through barely. The season started October 22nd for the Utah Jazz. October 22nd. By the end of December 3rd, a month and 11 days after the season began, the Jazz would have played five back-to-backs. That is cruel, and that is not normal. Find me another team that's played five back-to-backs.
Okay, and here's the thing about it is that it's got to be because when they scheduled, they thought Utah was going to be terrible, so they just throwed them in all those back-to-backs because why give a...
That's BS.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter if you think they're going to be terrible.
No, it is bad.
It doesn't matter if you think they're going to be terrible. They need their proper time to rest, and the back-to-back should be spread out in the season. I'm not saying the back-to-back should not happen, but the back-to-backs occurring as often as they do is absolutely ridiculous.
I agree.
Please find me another team that's had three back-to-backs already.
I couldn't. There is no.
There's no way. BS.
It's a lot.
It's BS.
And it really does put them at a disadvantage. And it also could prone injury. Like, it could promote injury, which is stupid. You know, they shouldn't be doing that. They're not getting enough rest.
The Jazz have played the most games in the NBA.
Is that right?
The Jazz have made the most plays. The Jazz have... Listen, this is the Jazz 18th game. Nobody else is already on their 18th game at this point in the season. Next up is 16th. This is our 18th game played.
That's insane.
18th! In like a month. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. We're back. I just had to get that off my chest. Well, no matter what happens. And later in the season, it's going to help us. But right now, it's brutal as Jordan Clarkson cannot knock down the three. Goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Portland basketball. And tonight, it is looking to be a long game if this shot-making ability continues for the Jazz. Boy, the Jazz just cannot get anything to go in the back of the net right now.
Yeah, you're right. It has been a very slow game offensively so far for them, and they're slow on their defensive rotations as there's a shot by Lillard there from outside. It does not go.
Rebound by Vanderbilt. Here come the Jazz. Vanderbilt, top of the key. Leads it for Conley. Pump fakes the three. Now gives it over to JC. JC the drive, the fake, the kick out to Conley. 10 on the shot clock. Conley guarded one-on-one with Damian Lillard. Now gets the screen. Switched on to Nurkic. The drive, the kick. Clarkson, another three. Left it short. Rebound Portland and Clarkson off tonight. And here's Jeremy Grant. One-on-one with Markkanen. Now over to Simon's left wing. Top of the key to Nurkic, guarded by Olynyk, spins off the defender, kicks it over to the right wing. It's Josh Hart, fires the three, too strong. Rebound once again by Vanderbilt. Here come the Jazz, up the floor. Vanderbilt trying to go coast to coast, and he misses the floater. Rebounded by Josh Hart. The Jazz again can't get anything to go. Hart drives inside, kicks it to the top of the key to Simons. He steps back. The left wing over to Damian Lillard. 6:22 to go first quarter. Blazers up 13-5. Lillard to the right wing to Simons. Down low to Nurkic, right post, backing in, spinning on Olynyk, floats it up and in. It's a 10-point game already.
Wow. Fast pace, too. They're taking time off the clock with these long possessions, and they're doing a nice job of kind of taking the Jazz out of their rhythm before they can get in. And as Vanderbilt puts up a three, that one doesn't go from the corner, and nothing going for the Jazz but a turnover on Yusuf Nurkic right there.
No, they called a foul on Utah on that.
Did they? Oh. Man, it's always Olynyk. I swear. Oh, wait. Maybe that didn't go on Olynyk. No, it did. Gosh.
4 days off. How are the Lakers getting 4 days off? Like, respectfully. The Lakers are 4-10. We have played 4 more games than the Lakers to this point in the season. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. Ridiculous. Here's Damian Lillard. Lillard at the top of the key. Damian Lillard guarded by Conley off a screen. Fires a three. Foul. Oh, boy. This is going to be a long night.
It could be. This is the kind of start that, it's not as bad, but it's the kind of start that Utah had against the Suns, but it's just the opposite way around. Yeah. Just a high-powered offensive start. But for the Jazz, it was a little more ridiculous than this. It was very powerful for the Jazz to start off and just knock down everything. But obviously in this game, a little bit of a different story. Actually, a lot of a different story. We're at 15-5 still.
And decision sports makes me feel a little bit better. That's still ridiculous that the Warriors have had 4 back-to-backs at this point in the season. Boy, the Lakers better be crammed with back-to-backs to end this season. I hope they're crammed with back-to-backs.
And if they're not winning now, can you imagine what happens when they hit that back-to-back portion of their schedule? They're going to get smoked.
Good. Yeah, their back-to-backs are coming. I see them up here. Yeah, those back-to-backs, they're coming, all right. 17-7. Damian Lillard goes 2 of 3 at the line. The Jazz are down by 12. Here's Olynyk. Olynyk gives it over to Conley. Conley top of the key. Now to the left wing to JC. Pulls up, mid-range jumper. No good. Put back slam Markkanen. He's got 5 points already. And the Blazers quickly turn the ball over. Jazz basketball. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. And the young bull in the game for the first time tonight. Let's go, baby. Here's Conley. Over to Olynyk. Olynyk, top of the key. Bounce pass to Conley. Down low to Markkanen. Turns around. Slams it down.
And he's got all 9 so far for the Jazz.
It's an 8-point game.
Markkanen has scored every point for Utah so far. Tough shot by Lillard. Drains it over Olynyk.
Markkanen with 9 points already for the Jazz. Colin Sexton with it. Looking for Conley. Now to JC. Clarkson the drive. And he turns it over. Man, Clarkson looks so off right now. Simon's going coast to coast.
Oh, they called a block there.
Foul. Late foul.
That's some crap. 4:33 left in this first quarter here. And you might have not been set, but Simon's almost lowered the shoulder right there, and Conley doesn't like it. I don't like it. I think that's from pretty hard contact to screw up there. Hopefully it slows down for the teams that have a lot early. It does, but it is just annoying to have your team get beat in the early part of the season because a lot of times if you get a bad start to the season, it's really, really difficult to recover in a significant way. So you kind of hope from a little bit of a different outcome there on the scheduling portion. But it hasn't affected them too bad so far. But it's just games like this that are trap games for them because how are you supposed to stay engaged when you're tired?
21-9 the score. Malik Beasley coming off that 27-point performance, knocking in loads of 3. Here's Markkanen. He's already got 9. Kicks it inside, and Kessler's poke stolen away.
Man,
and here
too many
come the
turnovers.
Blazers. They are just on the Jazz's number right now. It's over to Grant. It's for wide open Josh Hart for 3, right wing, off the mark. Rebound Markkanen. Here come the Jazz. It's over to Calvin Sexton. Sexton stops on the left wing, crosses over, drives inside, throws it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Nice play right there by Calvin Sexton.
4:04 left now, and Sexton, he didn't have the best game in that last one. Got to keep making shots if you're Sexton here, and free throws are going to be a big part of that, adding to his score. Let's see if he can knock these down.
He better. And he knocks the first one down. You got 90 people in the building, and we got 30 likes all on the street now. Again, Blick and I are no mathematician, but I am pretty dang sure that 90 minus 30 is 60. So if you have not done so already, if you're one of those 60 people that has not smashed up the like button, guys, smash it up. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream by the end of this quarter. You got 4 minutes to do so. 21-11 the score. Calvin Sexton goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content just like this here on the Jazz Huddle, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We go live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Here is the hands it off to Simons. Simons driving, stop, pop, mid-range jumper, short. Rebound, Kessler over to THT. 3:45 to play first quarter. Horton-Tucker with Horton-Tucker to the top of the key. Beasley three, off the mark. Rebounded by Kessler. Back to Beasley. Finds a cutting Sexton. Got it poked away. Kessler gets it back. And he lays it up and in.
What a way to play for Kessler. He's on the hustle. He's always on the hustle, and he knows the fundamentals of the game, and you just see it pay dividends there for Utah. Putting him in is a beneficial thing.
As here's Jeremy Grant. And THT comes from behind and swats it away. Great defense right there. Taylor Horton-Tucker has made a really big impact on the defensive side of the ball for the Jazz this season. Just coming in from behind, times it perfectly. Jeremy Grant fading away, didn't matter. THT was there, and they actually gave it to Utah. It's Utah basketball. Here's Beasley, top of the key. Beasley over to Taylor Horton-Tucker. Off a screen by Walker Kessler. Off that screen. Horton-Tucker one-on-one. Tucker driving left-hand late is swatted to the second row. It will remain Jazz basketball, 5 on the shot clock, 2:55 to play here in quarter number 1. And a timeout has been called by the Portland Trailblazers. Taylor Horton-Tucker making it happen on defense. The bench gets into the game, and the Jazz are starting to come back. 2:55 to go, first quarter. It'll be Jazz basketball when we come back.
What a way to play for Eubanks. I believe he did some time with the Spurs, if I'm not mistaken, and a big block right there. Big block. Don't mind shot. Don't mind shotties. He's just gonna mess with you all day. Oh yeah, we got to restart the Zoom. He is correct.
Do we really?
Yeah, it's at the end of the thing. Eight minutes left.
Or
8 minutes. Yeah, let's wait.
Let's just wait to the end of the first. Is there a game after this? Well, not tomorrow. However, there is a game on Monday, and we will be live for it. Jazz and Clippers for the second time this season. 10:30 p.m. start. It's a late night start. Make sure, if you are not planning on, if you are not able to watch that game, guys, make sure to tune in here to the Jazz Huddle. I will be live for that one. Blake will not be able to make it on Monday night, but I will be live Monday night for the Jazz and Clippers, so make sure to stop on in. I don't know what the heck happened with Blake. Blake was probably too busy shaking after he was in that stadium today. The crowd was shaking. The crowd was pumping.
I did not go to that game.
They were up 14-3. They were up 14-3 going into the final quarter. Blake was excited. Blake was pumping. He was rocking. He was shaking. But now he's rattled a little bit, and he forgot how to put his headphones on after Nebraska gave up 12 unanswered in the fourth quarter.
That's awfully funny, man. Our team sucks.
What do you have?
Huh?
Three-win season, man. It's impressive. I like it.
All right. Thank you.
You know, why don't you want to talk about Nebraska anymore?
Because they're terrible.
You used to always want to talk Nebraska football with me.
They're terrible.
It hurts my heart you don't want to talk to me about it anymore. It hurts. It hurts, man. It does. I wish you would talk to me, man. But I want to talk Nebraska football with you so bad, man.
No, you don't.
I do.
You do?
Oh, man. Hey, listen, I could. The Jazz next 3 games, obviously, here tonight. And then, as we just mentioned, we got Monday versus the Clippers, a late night start. And then, Bojan Bogdanovic, the leading scorer for the Detroit Pistons, comes back to Utah. And that game will be on Wednesday. So make sure to join us here for those games. If you're just now joining us, smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. We go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Jazz turn it over off the inbound, and it will be Blazers ball. We got a $10 donation from Bobby Cox. Hi, guys. I'm a Lakers fans. Don't be upset. I know it's going to be a long season for us, disappointing considering who we have. Should be better. The Lakers should be better. They should be better, and the fact that you guys are 4-10 is ridiculous. You guys should be better with the players you have in your roster, but truth of the matter is you guys are. But still early in the season.
Yep,
4-10, obviously not the ideal start, but there is time, and we do appreciate that $10 donation, Bob.
I strongly believe by the end of the season they're going to be top 5 or 6 in the West.
I'll bet you any amount of money. No, they'll be a playing team as Walker Kessler, after the Sexton layup was blocked, is there for his second offensive rebound of the night. Puts it back up and in. And just like that, it's a 6-point game now. Lillard, right wing, stolen away by Simone Fontecchio. Can he go coast to coast? He can't. Sexton gets the rebound, and he lays it up and in. And just like that, a 12-point Blazers lead has been trimmed to 4. An 8-0 run by Utah in the last 2:10. And here are the Blazers. It's Damian Lillard. Kick it down low to Eubanks. Lost it out of bounds. Jazz basketball. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Welcome on in for the Philippines, Lester. Let's go.
Who is the coach for Portland?
Scott Terry. What's his name?
Jason Terry?
I don't know. Yeah, no, he's on the Jazz.
Jason Terry? No, he's not.
Yeah, Jason Terry's an assistant on the Jazz.
Is that right?
Here's THT. Yeah, Hort Tucker, the cross inside the move, the fade away. Horton Tucker almost got it to go. It goes in and out.
Scott Perry. That's what it is. Scott Perry.
Now Simons, the drive, the layup, right hand, and he got it. That's not him. Who is that?
Yeah, it is. Who made the layup? That was
yeah.
It might have been Nasir Little.
Here's Beasley. Beasley on the right corner, guarded very tightly. Now over to Colin Sexton. Sexton on the right wing. Backing up. Gonna get a screen by Kessler off that screen. Sexton. Stop, pop, 3-ball. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, THT. Gives it to Beasley. 4-3, no good. And it's rebounded by Portland. Malik Beasley has started the night 0 of 2 from downtown. Portland pushing the floor quickly. They've got Simons wide open for 3. Off the mark. Rebound, THT. Both offenses off to a slow start tonight. Hort Tucker, stop, pop, deep 3. Off the mark. Terrible shot right there.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So guy with the ball is Simons, obviously. Eubanks is the center on the Justice Winslow is their power forward. Yep, backcourt violation. Hey, and that's something that you're not going to see a guy like Simons do very often. Simons is a fantastic ball handler, and he knows where he's at usually. So the interesting thing right there to see that happen, great defense. You don't think they're making a play in? I would disagree, and the time is not out. I screwed up that just a little bit.
Here's Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton with it. 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter with the Jazz up by 6, or down by 6, and Sexton gets it poked out of bounds with 7.5.
Here we go. Could be a big play here. We'll see.
Oh, my goodness. South Carolina is winning by 25 against Tennessee.
Let's go. That's so awesome, man.
Here's Walker Kessler over to Simone Fontecchio for 3. Got it!
Wow.
He buries it with 3 seconds to go. Simone Fontecchio continues to impress. Shot at the buzzer for Simons. Did not get it off. And the Jazz come crawling back. And they're only down by 3 at the end of quarter number 1. Simone Fontecchio knocking down triples, and the Jazz down by 3 at the end of quarter number 1. If you're enjoying what you're seeing here tonight, smash up that like button. We're almost to 50 likes, guys. I know we can get there. Smash up the like. And, of course, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, guys, hit that subscribe button because we go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle, and we're looking to grow a big Jazz family on the Jazz Huddle.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, look at the fight by this team. We've talked about it all year. They have bonded very well, and they know what they're doing, man, and I love to see it. They're playing fantastic. What'd you say?
Chauncey Billups is the guy.
Chauncey Billups, that's who it was. One of the older guys. What's up? Zoom. Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, but Chauncey Billups, interesting. I thought it was Jason Terry, but not too far off, to be honest. But Jason Terry is a player development coach, I believe, on the Utah Jazz. And you just look at the staff that the Jazz have. Will Hardy, obviously, fantastic start to his career with the Jazz and played a very significant role in bringing the Boston Celtics to being so competitive. It's important to have good people in your organization. Another guy, Alex Jensen, who coached under Quinn Snyder during his time with the Jazz, another guy who will just always be important to have within our organization, and they're going to try to keep their hands on him, even though he has been looked at several times to try to be, teams want him. He is a wanted commodity, but, they're going to try to keep him on our staff, and I love it. We need him. We need all of this staff to be retained. Will Hardy is obviously the right guy in my opinion. I'm extremely excited to see what he can do in the future with the Jazz, but if this is any sample size, it's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, no ads right now. Let's back to top. We're thinking about Terry Stotts. Oh, yeah, that's right, Evan. Yeah, that's what it was. I definitely had that mixed up. And Stotts, he was a guy, Terry Stotts was in the stands at several Jazz games last season. I remember that happening, and that was interesting. And it wasn't something that I had expected, but, it was there. We are in the second quarter now, getting ready to start here. It's NBA TV Saturday night action. So here we go. Utah 2 for 14 from outside, 10 paint points and 11 bench points to Portland's 2, and that is where we have won games constantly this year. The bench doing a lot of heavy lifting. We are back, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
it was quick.
We're on.
Here's
Simone
Nurkic.
Fontecchio cannot get the shot to fall as we have begun the third quarter. Again, sorry about that. They do that a lot at the commercial timeouts. They break really late, at least when I'm watching on the phone. As here is Nurkic, leaves it off for Little, and he can't knock down the triple. Oh, and Kessler drops the rebound. He drops rebound. Squeeze it, man. I mean, he just dropped it.
That's all right. It happens.
It does. Blazers ball, 11:30 to go. You know they're going to score after that. Here's Simons. Simons kick it right wing, 3-ball up, 3-ball down. You knew it.
Yeah.
You knew it. You knew it. You knew it. You knew it. Little drops it down.
He's too good. He's nice. I'm not even going to lie. He's nice.
Here's Simone Fontecchio. Fontecchio to the top of the key to Kessler. Kessler to Sexton. Sexton off a screen. Drives in right hand. Float. Low lob to Kessler. And he slams it down. Nice pass right there from the young bull. Inside to Walker Kessler. It's a 4-point game. Who is 17? I don't know.
17.
Here
I
is
can't
Simon.
see. It's super grainy. Is it grainy for you too?
Yes, it is.
What's up with
and
that,
Nurkic
man?
knocks down the triple. Freaking let Nurkic knock it down from the top of the key. 10:38 to play, second quarter. Jazz down by 7. Beasley. Oh, he looked to respond, but he pump fakes the 3 instead. Now it's THT spinning, finds a cutting Beasley, right wing, driving inside, floats it up, off the glass and in, high off the glass and in. 29-24, 10:18 to go, second quarter. Here is Nurkic, hands it off to Simons. Simons at the top of the key.
17 is Shaden Sharp.
Okay, thank you. Now Simons left wing 3. Got it. My goodness, Portland won't miss right now.
They will not.
We're up by 8. Gosh, man, come on. Got to get a stop defensively. Here's Sexton. Sexton on the right wing. Kicks it to the top of the key to Kessler. Sexton lost it. Little the steal. Little gets it poked away by Beasley. Beasley, nice job with the hands. And my man Clark is in the building. He says,
Clark?
"What's up, guys? Home very tired. Utah will make this." How was the BYU game today? Wasn't able to check. Hold on, let me see. I assume they killed him, but how was doing security for the game, man? Here is Sharp. Sharp over to Simon. Step back. 3-ball up. Got it.
God, man. The leading scorer on this team. You have to be good to rival Damian Lillard in scoring, and that is what he does.
He's so good. Here's Sexton. Sexton at the top of the key. Kick it. Corner to Beasley. 3-ball up. 3-ball down. What a way to respond. What a way to respond. Yes, thank you. That's why you got to have those notifications turned on. So if you ever forget the Jazz are on, you'll always be notified when we stream. He's got a heat check, and he missed it. Rebound, Beasley. Jazz only down by 8. Let's go. Push the floor, Beasley. Beasley, top of the key. Beasley kicks it to the left wing to Horton Tucker. Falls in the lap of Kessler. Inside to Sexton. What a layup, but he missed it. And no, he's going to be fouled. Two free
Good.
throws coming up here for Colin Sexton.
That's one of the things that he's very good at. 8:54 left to play here in this second quarter. Very fast-paced game so far. Both teams, they're good rebounding teams, and they make you work on both ends. 13-15, Utah on top in that section. 15-13 in the rebound category. In the three-point percentage category, Utah shooting 18%. It's pretty impressive if you're shooting 33% as a team and 18% from outside to be close to a team. And there was a technical foul called on Nurkic there, 28-35.
Thank you.
He was John a little bit.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that, Justice Winslow. Thank you, Winslow.
Yes, it was Winslow. There you go.
So the technical free throw was made, and now Sexton will have two more, and the Jazz all of a sudden can make it a 5-point game.
Which is fantastic. And again, they got to try to slow it down because what this Portland team is going to try to do to you, the name of the game for them is athleticism. So you got to be like a lemonade stand. You got to be efficient. You got to dish it out. And you just got to slow that game down if you are Utah. So we'll see if we can get it done.
More, and he drills it. It is 35-30. 8:53 to go, second quarter. Clarkson to set the check back on in for the Jazz. Here's Damian Lillard, pressed by Sexton. He's on the right wing. He hands it off to Jeremy Grant, now to the top, the key to Nurkic. Pass inside to Sharp, too strong. Turnover, Jazz basketball.
Somehow you got way ahead of me again.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll try to refresh and see if that gets me back.
Turnover.
8:39 to go here, second quarter. Here's Taylor Horton-Tucker. Horton-Tucker on the right wing. Looking for Clarkson. Now we'll find Vanderbilt. Back to THT. Drives inside with the right hand. Oh, stops. Kick it. Top of the key. Beasley from the outside. Drills it again. The sniper, Malik Beasley. It's a 2-point game.
Wow.
He's already got 9 points. Now Sharp the jumper. It is good from mid-range on the right post. And it's a 4-point game. 8:04 to go, second quarter.
Shaedon Sharp, pretty good player. He, I believe, is in his first or second year here. And just another one of those Blazers pickups.
Pass to Vanderbilt down low, and he slams it down. How
this
far
is
ahead?
This is you're just a couple seconds now. So if you could just pause for like 2 or 3 seconds, that'd be great.
Here is Josh Hart. Over to Nurkic. Back to Josh Hart. Hart drives with the left. Kick it to the top of the key to Lillard. Jazz down by 2. 7:38 to play, second quarter. Lillard, the jab step. Lillard, the drive. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Where are we?
We're good.
Okay. Hey, Stanko, you got all day to do it tomorrow, man. Do it tomorrow. Jazz basketball on tonight. Got 112 in the building. If you have not done so already, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Again, we go live for every single Jazz game on the Jazz. Tunnel Nurkic backing in on Olynyk, and he fouled him. Again, Olynyk and fouls is like...
and here's the problem. He can put one hand up. You got to show him both. You gotta get completely vertical. You can't have one hand on him. They're gonna call that every time. He's a big dude. His hands are everywhere. You gotta be better about that. And he's just gotten caught on that every single game. That's the annoying part. If he would have fixed it, I wouldn't have been I would have been way less mad at him. But he keeps doing it. It's a problem.
Kelly Olynyk is number 1 in the NBA in fouls this season. He's been disqualified 3 times this year. The Jazz are 3-0 in those games, however. Same with Vanderbilt. He's 6 in fouls this year, been disqualified 3 times, and the Jazz are also 3-0 in the games that he's been disqualified in.
Again, they play hard defense.
Step back 3. Throws it! The sniper from the outside has turned an 11-point second quarter difference into a tie ball game. He's so good.
He is. He's fantastic, man. That's what you need. Off your bench, man. That's where you win games.
And the Blazers throw the ball over. Jazz basketball, bad bounce pass to Nurkic down low. And the Jazz have a chance to take the lead.
Could you pause for 1 more second?
Yep.
Perfect. And a timeout on the floor, 6:52 left here in the second quarter. What a turnaround for the Utah Jazz. Impressive stuff.
It's been all Malik Beasley tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It has.
Been all Malik Beasley. He's already got 12 points tonight. 12. He came into this game when the Jazz were down by 11. And now the Utah Jazz, ladies and gentlemen, are tied up and have the ball when we get back from this timeout. And while we are at this timeout, let's try and get to 70 likes. Can we have 14 people smash up that like button? Also, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You want to see more of this content, but smash up that like button if you are enjoying what you're seeing. Olynyk gets a lot of touch fouls that a lot of other players don't get caught on them. I can agree with that, but still, he's consistently getting foul trouble every single game, and it's something that he's got to work on. I get some of them maybe touch fouls, call it what you want. He still has to be better. He still has to be better because time in and time out 3 games, he's already been disqualified from. That's ridiculous. He's number 1 in the fouls. I understand some are touch fouls, but he has got to be more consistent at not picking up so many fouls.
You just don't give him the chance. You know, even if it's a touch foul, you got to be better about just not allowing the refs to even have anything to call, you know? Because anytime that you get your hand in somewhere it's not supposed to be as a big man, it's going to be a whistle. 100%. You just have to be smarter about that if you're Kelly Olynyk. And he's a great player. He's shown a lot of good things for us. That's the one spot where we keep saying it's just got to be less fouls. And if he can stay on the floor, he's great. But again, already 2 for him. It's too fast. Too many too fast.
Yeah. And as long as he stays at 2 for the first half, I'm okay.
But he won't. That's the problem.
I need him to stay at 2. I need him to stay at 2. You're right. He very well might not. We're about to get back to action here in Portland. Jazz tied up with the Blazers. 6:52 to go here in quarter number 2. The Jazz were down by 11. I believe we were down 38-27, but a current 11-0 run. And how about Malik Beasley tonight so far is making it happen everywhere. On the corner, at the top of the key, from way outside, from inside the mid-range game, it has been the Malik Beasley show tonight.
Yeah, and on Twitter right now, people are talking about the very good pick that was Shaedon Sharpe. I believe he's out of Kentucky. And Shaedon just fantastic. He's playing around some elite players. And he is a first-year player out of Kentucky. I forgot about that. He is great.
Jazz have 27 bench points compared to the Blazers 7.
Incredible.
That's unbelievable. Clarkson trying to get the starter some points. Not fail miserably. He's short again on a 3. Jordan Clarkson, man, he is just off at the moment right now. And now Josh Hart left wide open for 3 and knocks it down. And the Blazers regain the lead. They lead by 3.
And that's what Josh Hart does. That is what Josh Hart did with the Pelicans. He just gets open, finds his spots, gets the pass, and knocks it down. Here's THT.
The drive, the kick inside of Vanderbilt. Back to Horton Tucker. Pump fakes the 3, driving inside. What a layup. What a layup, and it rolls in. So nice, so fancy, so pure. And the Jazz down by 1.
Love it.
Here's Damian Lillard. It was beautiful.
It was. He's just such a great facilitator. He knows how to get to the hoop. Just put your head down, drive. Here's a 3 by the Blazers. No good. Beasley pulls it down.
And here come the Jazz. Blazers had 2 chances. Couldn't convert on any of them. Beasley, he's looking for more. He's already got 12. Beasley, he's left unmarked, and he drains it.
Wow.
Again, the sniper delivers for the 4th time tonight. How do you forget to guard him?
Insane. Just a beautiful game from him so far. 15 points for Beasley. Uncanny.
Here is Shaedon Sharpe, who Blake was just talking about. Over to Hart. Back to Lillard. Lillard, the drive with the right hand. Lays it up, foul, and he will go to the line for 2. No way they called that a 2 for Malik Beasley. Oh, wait, no, it was a 3.
No, it was a 3.
It was a 3.
Yeah,
I forgot that Horton Tucker had made a layup, and it was, yeah. I don't know why.
I saw it. No, it confused me too. I don't know why, but something about that score just didn't seem right. But it is correct.
It is right.
Lillard
at the line, and he got it to go.
Yep. That's what he does.
Let's go,
great
baby.
Free throw shooter, great facilitator, Damian Lillard. He's been doing it for years.
Malik Beasley, man, he is just he's literally carrying us.
He is.
He's literally carrying us through this game right now.
He
Like
is.
he's so nice, man. Blazers knocked down both free throws. 146 in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of you stopping on in on this Saturday night. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping on in. Jazz and Blazers tied up with 5:05 to go in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. The drive. Drop it off for Clarkson in the paint, and he turns it over. Jordan Clarkson just continues his struggles tonight. Josh Hart to Lillard, top of the key. 3, off the mark. Rebound, THT. I want to see Clarkson get going, man.
I agree.
Here's Horton Tucker. What a drive. And it's going to be a jump ball. Great defense right there by Portland.
Wow. And THT hit the deck a little bit there, but just the hustle by him, this man, the way that he drives, I feel like, great defensive play right there. Look at the way that Simons just locates the ball and says, I'm not going to touch him anywhere else. The ball is what I am looking at. Just great job to get his hands in there and not get any contact that could even be considered for a foul. But THT does win the jump ball.
And Beasley, he checked left wing and he airballed it. Oh my gosh. Oh,
that would have been incredible.
Almost made the save of his life.
He's got a knack for it.
Kick it, corner, Lillard, catch and shoot, fire, no good. Rebound, Vanderbilt. Here come the Jazz, back down the other end. Vanderbilt left wing. Vanderbilt to the middle. Kicks it to Beasley. Back to Clarkson. He drives inside right hand, lays it up. Got it to go. There you go, JC.
Tough shot, too.
Of the night. It's been a slow night, Conley. It's been a slow night, but he finally gets one to go.
Right over Eubanks, too. Big time shot.
Simons on the right wing, uses the left, gets to the free throw line, drops it off for Eubanks. It's deflected away by Olynyk, out of bounds. 4:03 to play. Blazers maintain possession.
Fun game so far.
Absolutely, man. This has been very entertaining. 45-43, and Lowry Markkanen back out onto the court for the Jazz.
He would be, if he can go with Beasley and be efficient here, that both of these guys could have a similar night, a big gain. He might have walked with that.
Defense. Good defense by Horton Tucker. Forces a deep 3 by Lillard. That's off the mark. Now Olynyk right wing. In transition 3. Can't get it to go.
I don't like that shot, man.
Foul on Vanderbilt.
I do not like that shot.
Why?
It's just like, why would you take that? Make a pass, man. Olynyk is losing my favor quickly. I know he wants to win, and he's just trying to do his best, but gosh, man.
I've never been that high on Olynyk. You know I'm much higher on Kessler.
Yeah.
Especially if we're here during that 76ers game. $5 donation again by Bobby Cox. Hi again, guys. Score update. USC 34, UCLA 31. Third quarter sounds like a good game. Wish I had cable TV, but I'm enjoying watching y'all. Well, I can keep you updated on that game as well, Bobby Cox, because my dad, we're in a hotel room right now, and he's got that game on, Bobby Cox, so I would be more than happy to keep you updated. And then late in the game on a break, I can give play-by-play for you on that. It's Horton Tucker. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Markkanen puts it up, foul, and one.
Out of way, Markkanen.
Yes! They gave it to Markkanen. Way to go.
That's how you put a little bit of spice into the game. Get your team some momentum. Look at that. Markkanen doing it all. 10 points or 11, 12 points. 11 points so far. Jeez. If he makes this, it'll be 12, and something tells me he does because I saw it early. 48-43 now. Jazz on top. Fantastic play there.
Back. Here we go. Damian Lillard working with it. It's poked, and it's stolen away by Vanderbilt, but he did step out of bounds after he stole it away. Great defensive effort right there, though, by Jared Vanderbilt. Jazz up by 5. 159 in the building. Y'all, I know we can get to 75 likes, y'all. I know we can. 162 of you, over 100 of you have not smashed it up. Smash up the like. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, guys. We go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. We'll be live on Monday as the Jazz take on the Clippers. Here's a tough shot by Jeremy Grant. Way off the mark, but it is going to be tipped back by Eubanks. Now over to Josh Hart. There's a foul on the floor against the Jazz. 3:01 to play.
Yeah. Just a great positioning on that rebound there by Simons, and it's a luck thing. But if you are the Jazz, you want to get it on the bounce there, so you don't have to worry about those big far rebounds. But that is just what happens. So I really like where the Jazz are at right now, man. Coming back from that deficit is impressive, and I do believe they're going to give this to the Jazz here. Am I correct in saying that? Is that what you're seeing? Yes, they are. They are.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
They are giving it to him. Are you on the Jazz's stream?
No.
No, you're on Portland.
Here is here is JC. JC at the top of the key, crosses over, driving in, hanging off the glass.
Wow.
Down to go. What a shot. Jordan Clarkson falling away, gets his 4th point of the night. Grant driving baseline, and that's going to be a hard foul. Vanderbilt fouls Lillard.
Ouch.
Blake, hold on, get it real quick.
Vanderbilt might have bumped his elbow there in a weird way. He's kind of rolling around on the ground. Hopefully he's all right. We'll see if they can get him up. That had to hurt. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Hopefully they show it here. He comes down, and it looks like it was a collision. Arm to arm right there. He's clutching at that elbow, that tricep there. Hopefully they can get him good. We'll see, though. That would be a tough loss for Utah. You got to hope he's in here. But thank you, Bobby Cox, for that $5 donation. It does mean a lot.
Did we go to commercial timeout?
What's up?
Had to have. Yeah, we had to have gone to commercial timeout.
We did, because Vanderbilt got hurt.
Oh, is it bad?
I think it looked like it was just arm to arm, but you never know with that. It was kind of hard to tell. And we'll give you updates on that as we keep going. 2:41 left in the second here. We are in a commercial timeout. So far, your leaders in scoring are Anthony Simons and Malik Beasley. Malik with 15, Anthony with 10, and the Jazz have just started to light it up a little bit. But both teams...
Beasley's been so nice.
Yeah, he has been. But so far, both teams shooting only 27% from outside, 27.3 to be exact. And actually, Portland shooting a higher percentage overall, 42.9, which tells me that the Jazz have been taking more threes than them, and we'll see if my assumption is correct. And actually, no, it's the exact same. These stats they're very similar. The Jazz must have had more possessions. Let's check the turnovers then. That's got to be what it is. Yeah, it's the turnovers. They have 4 turnovers to our 1, and we're converting on them. So that's where that number is coming from. Let's take a look at the shot chart. Take a look at what these teams have done so far. You see these threes starting to get made by the Jazz. The corners are always important for both teams, and it's good to see this going on. Let's check here.
By the way, Bobby Cox, USC did get a touchdown, 41-31. I'm sure you saw. There was 14:51 to go in that game. How you gonna hate this team, Danny Ainge, your savior? I'm not hating on this team. What? I love this team, man.
No, we love this team. Yeah, they're fun, man. And let's take a look at this. So, interesting thing to look at here. The Jazz don't take a lot of mid-rangers, and it pays off a lot of the time. You look at the Blazers, they're kind of shots from a little bit inside of the arc. The Jazz don't want that. It's either a 3 or a 2. There's not really much in between unless you're stuck at the end of a shot clock, which explains that shot down there. But again, you just have to be smart with your ball time, and that's what they are going to always try to do. All right, we are back to action here. No word right now on Jared Vanderbilt, but I'm sure we'll have one. He is?
He's still in the game.
Where is he?
He's still in the game. They're showing him right now. And the free throw's up and good. Yep, there he is. 50-44. 2:41 to go, second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt remains out on the floor, even after that injury.
Oh, yes, he does.
He still grabs it out of his hands. He's doing this a lot. And both free throws are good by Lillard. The Blazers were in the bonus, so that's why they did go to the line for 2 free throws. Here is JC. JC at the top of the key. Now kicks it to the corner, Olynyk. And Olynyk is going to be fouled. I don't know. Hopefully we're not in the bonus. I don't want Olynyk to go to the line. I'm going to be so
we are not. They are.
Yeah, 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. Gotta appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. Keep smashing up that like button if you have not done so already. Here's Horton Tucker. THT with it at the top of the key. Now over to Clarkson. Clarkson off the screen. Dribbles inside with the right hand. Floats it up. Got it to go. Great play by Jordan Clarkson inside. He continues to impress. And the Jazz lead by 7. Here's Damian Lillard. Drives inside with the left. Kicks it out to the top of the key to Nurkic. Down low. It is Josh Hart. Lays it up and in. 52-47 the score. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. And now here's Clarkson. Clarkson left wing. Driving inside. Looking for more. Can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Simons. And here come the Blazers. Down by 5. Hart drives inside with the left on Markkanen foul. And he'll go to the line for 2. Almost got it to go for and 1.
He did. Jeremy Grant with 5, Nurkic with 10, Lillard with 8, Hart with 8, Simons with 10. You look at the spread outness. That's not a good word, but the scoring has been very spread out among these Trailblazers starters and beyond so far. Simons, Nurkic, they're all scoring. Very deep starting lineup here for these guys. And it is up and good.
Yeah. The Timberwolves, let's get a little look at them. They are doing horrendous this year.
Good.
Like, I'm talking about horrendous.
Do we have their pick this year?
Yes, we have their pick this year. As Vanderbilt drives in,
no.
and he is fouled. Oh, but they did win today. They're 8-8 now. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the Sixers.
Why didn't they just pull him? He's grabbing at his arm again. You hope it's a cramp, but they got to stop playing him right now.
You got to get him off.
Ouch.
1:34 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Hurt. That must hurt. I wonder if it's spasms, honestly.
I don't know what it is. I'm just sure it's in pain. I mean, obviously, but...
Yeah, he's a big dude, too, and a strong guy. He's not going to wuss out of any pain, so... Yeah, you always feel bad when a guy's going through something like that. We'll see if he can make this shot. Did he shoot it with his offhand? Yes, he did.
And he missed it off the glass. All right, yeah. After this free throw, you got to get him out. After the free throw, get him out. And that's no knock against him. He did have a nice night. Plus 19, 6 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists versus the Suns last night. But you got to get him out just because he clearly is not okay right now with that arm.
There you go. Made the second one with his
All
arm.
right, made the second one. 53-49, 132 to go, second quarter. Here are the Blazers. It is Damian Lillard. Lillard on the right. Oh my gosh, I hate that foul. I hate that. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. What's going on, Lowry Markkanen fan? Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well. I hate that stupid little bring it up foul and 2 cheesy shots at the line for Damian Lillard. He's got 8 points. He's shooting 1 of 8 from the field. He's really struggling tonight. And he knocks down the first free throw. So cheesy, bro. Such a cheesy little play. I hated it. I hate it.
Pretty cheeky. All right, and he does knock it down. Yep. Why do they not show the free throws on this freaking broadcast?
53-51. Here is Jordan Clarkson. Top of the key. Kick it left post. It is over to Markkanen. Markkanen guarded by Lillard. Kick it top of the key to Clarkson. Pump fakes a 3. Floats it up. Too strong. Rebound Nurkic. And now Nurkic ahead to Simons. Now to the right wing. It's Lillard. Catch and shoot 3. Off the mark. He is off tonight. Rebound Vanderbilt under a minute to play in half number 1. Here is JC. Right wing. Driving inside. Kick it. Left wing to Markkanen. Fading away 3. Got it. Lowry Markkanen from the outside, and the Jazz lead by 5. Big shot. Big shot. I love that. It's not a full fadeaway, but he's definitely leaning towards the side and knocks it down. Love it, man.
Changes his angle. Hard to defend.
Lillard guarded by Clarkson. Kick it to the right corner. It is Nurkic, and he turns it over. Clarkson the steal. Clarkson pushing the floor. Clarkson lays it up. Missed it, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Messed up the
Let's
clock
go,
there,
baby.
but
Let's go, baby.
26.2 left here, and wow, the Jazz just came storming back this quarter. They're almost to 40 points, and this is just what they do. They score. Clarkson at the line. First one coming here in just a second. It is up, and it is down. Clarkson, one of the outliers in the Jazz free throw struggles. So it's good to have a guy who, he's consistent and he gets to the line quite a bit. A shifty player down low. He's going to draw a lot of fouls. And this is good for Clarkson's 8th point here as he knocks down 2 of 2, 58 to 51, and we're back to action.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The Jazz on top, 58 to 51. Lillard at the top of the key, guarded by Beasley. The Jazz were down 11 at one point in the second quarter. It's now an 18-point reversal. They're up by 7. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 on the shot clock for Lillard. The drive inside. Kick it out to the right wing. It's Simons as the shot clock winds down. He misses the floater. Markkanen the rebound. Full court heave off the mark. And that will send us to halftime. After a very slow start, the Jazz got down as much as 12. Then a hot start for the Blazers in the second quarter saw them up 11. But the Utah Jazz, a resilient squad, fight back and they're up by 7 at the break. We head to halftime here in Portland, Oregon. It's the Utah Jazz 58 and the Blazers 51. Make sure again, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing here today on the Jazz, and 172 of you in here. Let's try and get to 100 likes by the time halftime ends, guys. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, smash up that like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel and you want to see more of this content, guys, good news for you is we go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. So hit that subscribe button, guys, and ring that notification bell. Let's keep on growing this Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We will be live on Monday versus the Clippers, so make sure to join us in for that stream as well.
All right, I'm going to start a new Zoom, and then we'll get another one started at the end of halftime.
Perfect.
And we would be rooting for you, beautiful, but we have to stick with our squad. But, hey, man, if you do hit that parlay, I'm not going to be too mad at you. I promise. We are both bet heads up in here, and tell us what legs you got in there. All right, but 51 to 58. And just what a reversal for the Utah Jazz. That's how you do it. You go in, you play hard, and you just flip the script a little bit. Fun to watch. They played well. And let's take a look at this shot selection for Utah. See what they've been doing to get their game going well. So the Jazz are going to be represented by, oh my gosh, this is just impossible to look at. I can't tell which one is which. I believe this is the Jazz over here. Yeah. So a lot of made shots in the second quarter from outside. They went 5 of 9 in the quarter from 3, and a lot of good shots down here too. And one thing you're going to notice with, look at this by Damian Lillard. That was what that was out there. But essentially, you're basically seeing that the Jazz just have a very controlled shot selection. You're not going to see very much stuff just kind of coming from just inside the three-point line. It's all outside or inside. You choose. You don't get to be in the middle. Jazz can make the Western Conference Finals. You're very serious? I hope so, Gabe. I really do, Gabriel Lopez. That would be sweet. Earlier, I was asked if I had been to a Jazz game, and I said that I was. I would love to go again, but tickets are expensive. However, I wish there was a way that could save you some money. Now, let me tell you about a little something called SeatGeek. It is the official sponsor of the Jazz Huddle. And use code Jazz Huddle on SeatGeek to get $20 off and get $10 back to the channel. It really does help us out. And why not use the best ticketing service? The Utah Jazz are switching their official ticketing service to SeatGeek from Ticketmaster in the next season. So just keep that in mind, and obviously we don't want you to spend any money that you don't have, but if you are going to a game, might as well treat yourself and get an extra $20 off. Now let's take a look at these team stats. See what these teams have been doing well. First of all, I want to point this out. Both teams shooting the ball pretty well so far. 42% respectively for both teams. 20 for 47 for the Jazz, and here's where it's going to make a difference. The Jazz just getting more shots up. They're forcing the turnovers as well. So far, there is 4 turnovers for the Trailblazers, and the Jazz have converted on quite a few of those, and it's been a good game in that area so far. So it's fun to look at. Actually, wait, hold on. 8 turnovers for the Blazers so far, and they actually have more points off of turnovers, but again, the Jazz just being more efficient with the ball. They're getting more shots up, getting the offensive rebounds too. Take a look at that. 6 offensive rebounds for Utah. You create the extra possession, which is great. So I like where the Jazz are at. And this is a great way that you could just tell, like, look at this. 20-23 was that first quarter breakdown. Portland was on top by 3. Utah goes and into the huddle, and they just say, hey, look, man, we're going to flip it on them. And they go and score 38 in a quarter to 28 for the Blazers. A 10-point reversal right there, or an 18-point reversal in total. So very good there for Utah, and it's just fun to watch. Very fun to watch. How is Addison doing? How are you feeling in this halftime?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good.
Good.
Jazz are winning.
Good.
Michigan won.
Michigan did win. They did win.
State lost. UCF lost. It's been a pretty good. Ohio State almost lost, which still is good.
There you go.
So it's been a good day so far. I'm trying to cap it off with the Jazz win. I've got a bit of a runny nose now, but. That's not important right now. The only thing that's important is the Jazz holding on to this lead in the third quarter and winning this basketball game. And I have full confidence we're going to be able to do that tonight, get a win over the Blazers, get our second straight win, and then go back to our rightful spot of number 1 in the Western Conference. That's where I want to be, and that's where we're going to be after tonight's game. You heard it here first. Jazz will be there.
And let's talk about this, just the big things that the Jazz are doing that's going to help them win this game. So first of all, let's take a look at the points in the paint. The Jazz with 26 and 16 is what it is so far for the Blazers. Now, here's another interesting thing. I want to look at bench points. I don't believe they have that in here, but the largest lead for the Blazers was 12. That was relatively early in this game. For the Jazz, it has been 7 so far, and just a hard-fought start to this game for the Jazz. They came back from behind. It's been fun to watch, and a guy who's really helped with that, Beasley, coming off the bench. He is really kind of, I don't want to say he's taken the spot of Talen Horton-Tucker, also another guy to look at. I was getting his stats mixed up for a second, but 15 points for Beasley, and he's really kind of switched into that spot that Colin Sexton had a little bit. Sexton with a good start to this one as well, 6, but he hasn't been playing nearly as well as Beasley has, as Beasley is shooting 4 for 7 from outside. He's dropped 15, 5 for 8 in total from the field, so a lot of good stuff there. And if we keep looking up here, there is a lot of bench points, and look at this. I mean, everybody who's played on the bench has contributed, and not everybody who started has contributed. Mike Conley with the lowest plus-minus. Nobody in the starting lineup has a positive plus-minus as of right now, but every single guy who has came in off the bench for the Jazz does, which it just shows you how good they are.
The bench this year, Blake, has been second to none.
They've been phenomenal. Absolutely.
So impressive.
You can't beat it.
No, I mean this bench is deep. When you have guys like Talen Horton-Tucker, Malik Beasley, Walker Kessler, just all 3 of those guys, just to name a few, coming off your bench, you're gonna be in a really, really good spot. The way that those guys are playing right now. I mean, Malik Beasley tonight. I mean, go take him for example. Malik Beasley tonight, he's plus 17. And look at this. So Beasley's plus 17, Olynyk plus minus 0, Clarkson plus minus 0, Vanderbilt's plus minus is 2, Markkanen's plus minus is minus 3, and Mike Conley's plus minus is minus 12. The entire starting lineup besides Jared Vanderbilt has either a 0 or a minus in the plus minuses. However, you've got a guy like Malik Beasley. He's plus 17 right now. Walker Kessler plus 7. You've got a guy like Talen Horton-Tucker plus 16. It's just the impact that those guys have It's been so impressive for the Jazz this year. The whole year, Malik Beasley and Hort Tucker have been contributing in a very, very effective way.
They have, and it just builds into a winning record when you have a productive bench that is going to propel you in so many ways. It's more ways than you can name to being competitive in any conference in basketball. You're going to have a good bench to get you through. And I just look at this, and you look at the second center, Walker Kessler, and you could not pay me to believe that he is not better than Hassan Whiteside was. He's faster, he's better, he's just better. Okay? And that's what the Jazz have done. They're not trying to rebuild, they're trying to reload, and that's what they've done. It's been fantastic, and you just see trading for the young guys and playing the young guys pays dividends, and we're finding that out very quickly. It's something that Quinn Snyder never did, and it made us very angry as people who watch these games, who cover these games, to never see the young guys in, but they're getting time. The one guy who I wish got more time was Ochai Agbaji, but he is not in. He did not travel with the team to this.
Yeah, he's on the Stars.
He is on the Stars.
Yeah.
But look, here's the thing. If you can get a guy down there, and Ochai is somebody who I believe strongly is going to be able to develop over time, you just have to give him a chance, and that's what they're trying to do now. I love Will Hardy for it. I think he wants every single guy on this team to succeed, and he makes it look like it. 11-6 is where Utah does sit, and they're going to keep going. They're going to keep winning. Let's take a look at their upcoming schedule here. I do want to see kind of what it looks like for us in the future. So at the Clippers, that one's going to be, and by the way, the national TV games are starting to pop up for us. They're starting to put us on. So this one on NBA TV, obviously, so national TV there. LA at the Clippers is national TV also. So people are starting to notice. We're not going to be.
Yeah, but they're all NBA TV.
They all are. They're not going to be able to reschedule us onto ESPN unless something crazy happens. But here's what could crazily happen. You just keep winning games. The game after that is Detroit. That's a winnable game. I think both of those games are winnable. Golden State, winnable game. Phoenix, winnable game. Look at that. Chicago, another winnable game. LA, another winnable game. So they could just have a huge stretch here where they're just winning games. A couple losses is okay in there.
The thing is with this team is all those games could be wins.
But they also could be losses. Exactly.
All could be losses.
But hey, who's to say that this team isn't a little more consistent in some ways than last year's team? They are. And, on defense, they're making the plays. And here's the thing that's going to help them. If we can get our guys to be consistent about not fouling, I'm looking at Kelly Olynyk and Jared Vanderbilt. If we can get them out of foul trouble consistently, then we're going to be very effective down the line in this season. And I'm excited to see it, man. Should be fun. Should be a fun
to this one too. And halftime is gonna get wrapped up here in just a little bit. Let's see how far away we are. Welcome on in, Alano. Clarkson, my favorite NBA player on the Utah Jazz. Support 100%. Well, welcome on in, Alano. Hopefully you are doing well and enjoying the stream. UCLA. Bobby, I know you were talking about it. They have 2nd down and 1 from the 5-yard line, a chance to make it a 3-point game again. And they do that. It's a touchdown. Oh, well, no, they're stopped at the 1, but first down, they go for the 1. So UCLA is about to make this a 3-point game with 7 minutes to go. Halftime is going to wrap up here in just around 2 minutes. So we're going to get it back on the Utah Jazz game.
All right, you guys. I am hype for this second half, and this game has been very entertaining so far. It's always fun to have your team playing some hard-nosed, tough basketball. We're always ready for it here on the Jazz Huddle, and hopefully you are too for upcoming streams, because I'll tell you what, we are not missing a whole lot down the line in this season. I'm excited for it. I'm sure Addison is too. It's going to be fun to watch us just keep going. It's going to be a consistent streaming schedule for us. We want to cover as many of these as possible for you guys. And if you see that your team is playing the Jazz down the line, be sure to subscribe. We're doing this coverage for that game, I'm sure, as well. So go hit that up. You might as well. Let's try to get to 100 likes by the end of the halftime. We're at 123 right now, or we're at 83 right now. If we could just hit 17 people to get that smashed up, that would really help us out. 100 likes at halftime would be absolutely immense. So if you guys could smash that up, that would mean a lot. So let's take a look at Anthony Simons. He's out of IMG and Kentucky, I believe. Is that correct? Something like that. Yeah, and he is just, he's a baller, man. And no, Anthony Simons, he didn't go to college. He didn't go to college. Just IMG. And IMG, great place to play basketball. He is one of their, I believe they're only guys right now in the league that has had a significant impact on a team. But it's a birthplace for college basketball. They fuel guys to get out, and he was obviously a stud there, and he's shown it this year. He is the Blazers' leading scorer, and it takes a lot to be the leading scorer over Damian Lillard, but that's not how these guys see it. These guys see it as they are both a tandem. They are great together, and they do some fantastic things, and they know how to win, man. So I'm happy for them, and we are getting very close to basketball here, so I'm going to switch it over to the third quarter. But, yeah. This is what's up, man. I'm excited to see what they can do. Do you want to start a new Zoom, or do you want to? What do you think?
We will do it on the next commercial timeout. We should be
let's
fine
do that
for now.
Sounds good. Yep. Sub to the channel. Ring that bell. We're now 15 likes out from hitting that 100 mark. That would help us out a lot. And make sure you guys do it if you do like what's going on. And we are getting started here in Portland.
Jazz lead 58-51. Here is Mike Conley. Conley on the right wing off a screen by Vanderbilt.
Hey, you got ahead of me again somehow.
Clarkson. I'll pause it again. And it's stolen away by Simons. And here come the Blazers. Simons kicks over to Josh Hart. Hart is left wide open, and he slams it down for two.
That's what he does.
Great play right there by Josh Hart. And just like that, it's 58-53. 11:33 to play in the third quarter. Here's Conley across half court. Conley over to Markkanen, top of the key. Markkanen to Olynyk. Olynyk is going to be fouled by Nurkic. How far ahead?
I'll tell you when the foul is. Yeah, it's a good 8 seconds. Hold on. Right now, there's a foul. I don't know why it does that, but I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's all the national TV ones. Yeah, I do not like NBA TV personally. I won't lie. I feel like they always have terrible it's super grainy. I don't understand why that is, but it's super grainy.
Here's Vanderbilt over to Jordan Clarkson as the third quarter has just gotten underway. Over to Conley, pump fakes the three, right wing, drives in, kicking underneath. Vanderbilt lays it up and in a tough finish after a great pass by Mountain Mike.
Can you pause it? Can you pause it for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're.
Here is Damian Lillard. Lillard over to Simons. Hart now to Grant. Now back to Lillard, top of the key. Lillard at the logo. Kicks it, and it's stolen away by Conley. Here come the Jazz. Conley. It's to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt back to Conley. To Clarkson. Pump fakes the three. Drives in. Floats it up. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be rebounded by Vanderbilt. Out to Olynyk. Fires the three. Get it to go. Conley. Kelly Olynyk got it to go.
There you go. Kelly Olynyk.
3:53, and now Lillard a three, and he responds.
Don't let it be Dane time. Gotta lock him up now. Don't let him get started.
And Conley's hurt.
What? Uh-oh.
Conley had fallen down on that last play. We'll see what happened.
Watch his knee here.
Oh.
Collision?
No, he just fell wrong.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. 10:22 left in the third. Can you pause it for just one more second? I swear.
Yeah.
We are heading to a commercial timeout as well.
Man, oh man. Conley is hurt.
Yes, he is.
Not a good sign for the Utah Jazz. Conley playing pretty solid this year. And that means if he is hurt, depending on how serious it is, we'll see a little bit more of Calvin Sexton.
128 in the chat. Appreciate it, you guys. We need 11 likes to get to 100. It would mean a lot. Whatever I do to comment on my new video, post something. That's awesome, Everything NFL. Yeah, shout out to you. If you love NFL, go check his channel out, man. That's solid. Appreciate you stopping in. 63-56. Jazz still on top, but a loss of Mike Conley would not be good. Although he hasn't scored, the 3 assists for him have helped out a lot. And a big thing for the Jazz this year has been the assists. The passing has been phenomenal in several games, including last night, with an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio, not just for the Jazz, but for Conley. He's fantastic about whipping the ball around, but he does not turn that ball over. And you also saw another guy who did a great job on that last play. It was Jared Vanderbilt. He's got only 1 assist, but a beautiful behind-the-back pass to Conley, who dished it over. And you look at the effect that Vanderbilt has had on the game, and sometimes those things are not going to show up in the box score, but it's very visible when you're watching the game, and it's fantastic stuff.
Yeah,
Friend's dad, Coach Dame at Weber State, and my friend has met Dame a few times. That's awesome, Bridger. Yeah, he is. It's great to have him in the fold. As you know, it's great to have Dame in the fold as a Weber State Wildcat. It's their claim to fame, but it's going to help them recruit for sure. And I think that Weber State is definitely a great place to go for sure if you are a basketball player.
Man, I want UCLA to win this game so bad. 5:22 to go in that game, but we are about to get back to action here. We got 137 in the building. Do again, appreciate you guys spending your evening with us here tonight on the Jazz Huddle. It's a late Saturday night here, another late start, but the Jazz on top by 7, so they're making the late start worth the while. Here's Horton Tucker. Gets some early playing time and almost turned it over. Got it back.
Good.
Now it's Clarkson, guarded by Nurkic on the right wing. Driving inside, kick it to Markkanen. Markkanen, guarded by Nurkic. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Olynyk. He fires over to Clarkson at the top of the key. Driving inside, off the glass, no good. It actually didn't go off the glass, just in front of the rim. And now here is Simons to Lillard. Lillard to the corner. It's Jeremy Grant. Shot deflected by Olynyk. Great defensive play. Now Clarkson at the top of the key. Kick it to Horton Tucker. Pump fakes the 3. Drives in, lays it up. Got it to go.
Wow.
Offhand layup for Horton Tucker. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Here's the next man up mentality. Conley goes out. Look at THT coming in, making an immediate impact for this Utah Jazz team.
Lillard looking to respond. Goes under. Blocked again by Kelly Olynyk. And here come the Jazz back the other end. It's Horton Tucker driving. Horton Tucker pass inside to Olynyk. He is fouled. I believe this will send him to the line for 2.
I'm going to try to go on Twitter and get a little bit of intel on the situation for Mike Conley. Want to see what's going on with that.
Welcome on into the stream. How you doing tonight? 9:16 to go, third quarter. No free throws for the Jazz. It's just a throw-in. It's over to the left wing. It's Jordan Clarkson. The drive inside at the left. The spin. The floater. No good. Put back Vanderbilt. And the Jazz lead by 11.
It was a hyperextension.
Time out, Portland.
That's what they're going to say for Conley. Jazz up by 11, but a hyperextension for Conley in the knee. I'm not sure. I don't think it's extremely severe, though.
Welcome on in from South Africa. Motesio, appreciate you stopping on in. Here at the game, Utah's doing good. Hopefully Conley's okay. Yeah, hopefully he is. But I bet it's been an entertaining game, man, and I really hope you are enjoying it. Got 146 in the building. Almost to 100 likes. Smash up that like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's try and get 5 new subscribers by the end of the third quarter. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. We will be live for the Jazz and the Clippers on Monday night. Hope to see you in on that one. Oh, let's go, baby.
So a hyperextension essentially just means that it could be an ACL tear, essentially is what a hyperextension means. But note that he wasn't in a ton of pain, and usually an ACL tear would cause you to be in a ton of pain. So hopefully it's nothing crazy, and he can be back in, soon. Maybe not this game, but of course you want to have him rest and stuff. But you want to give him ample time to get back. So we'll see what it is. We'll keep you updated. But just something to note there, Conley, a great distributor, and he really does kind of run the Jazz's offense in the sense of just getting the ball to move around the floor. Obviously, everybody else is passing it because they do have some fantastic assist numbers regardless. But you're going to miss a guy like Conley, the assist leader for the Jazz so far with 3 in 9 minutes. So we'll see, man. Hoping the best for him, as always, of course. But we will see. So 67 to 56, the leading scorers so far, Markkanen and Lillard. And Lillard is followed very closely by Simons, Hart, and Nurkic. Again, this is what this Blazers team does. They just all score. And they do a nice job about spreading it around, and it really does pay dividends for them as they usually are a very competitive team, and their record reflects that.
Yeah. 67-56, 9:04 to play here in quarter number 3. Have you guys given out your mod this month? No, we have not. We will do so at the end of the month. Blake, can we get some stats from Jordan Clarkson tonight, please?
Yes, we can. Clarkson has 8 points on 3 for 13 from the field, and he has 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a foul. So hopefully he can get a little bit more efficient tonight.
It was a slow start, but he has really picked it up.
Yeah, he's picking it up for sure, and you need that from him, especially in this game.
And we are back. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Jazz up by 11. Lillard hands it off to Jeremy Grant. Grant over to Simons, top of the key, guarded by Vanderbilt. Now over to Lillard. Lillard lost it out of bounds. Jazz basketball. Let's go, baby.
There you go.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Impressive defense. Suppress it up. It's hard to say. They are playing a very good defensive game so far. And not a lot of fouls, by the way, for the guys who usually get the fouls. And as I say that,
it's a foul on Portland.
Foul on Portland. But that was stupid. But anyway, yeah, they're playing better in the foul category so far. 2 fouls for Olynyk and 2 for Vanderbilt, but that's about it in that area.
That's fine. That is completely fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if they had 3 at this point in the game. Here's Markkanen. Markkanen to inbound. He inbounds it to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt left open on the right wing. He won't take it. He'll give it over to JC. He lost control. He got it back on the corner. Guarded tightly by Hart. 4 on the shot clock. And Clarkson falls to the ground and thrown away. And a smart foul by Horton Tucker.
Yeah, it was smart. He got in the face of Anthony Simons. Wrap that ball up again. As long as you make a play on the ball, they won't call a clear path on you, and that's what you want there because that would be a personal infraction.
Yeah, I really hope Conley's not out. It's not that bad. We'll see if Twitter is saying anything.
UCLA gets the ball back. 2 minutes to go.
Love it. I want UCLA to win that game so bad. Yeah, not finding anything about Jordan Clarkson. About Mike Conley. Here is Grant. Grant to Nurkic on the right post. Hands it off to Lillard. Lillard drives inside with the left hand. Drops it off for Nurkic. And he gets the reverse layup to go. Impressive pass right there by Lillard. And Nurkic finishes the job.
Nurkic, a gifted finisher down low.
Here's Clarkson. Pump fake. Kick it to the left wing. Markkanen, catch and shoot 3. Good. He's so good. He's so good. My goodness. 70 to 58.
18 for Markkanen. He's playing some fantastic basketball. And you talk about the efficiency. While Dame Lillard has scored he's 2 of 12, and he has 13. Markkanen, 18 on 6 for 8. That's absolutely breakneck efficiency right there as Lillard can't knock down the 3. Here's Clarkson.
Again, can't knock down the 3. Again, here's Clarkson driving inside left hand. Floats it up. You betcha. It's a 14-point Jazz lead. 72-58. And the Jazz coming out of the break hot. Here is Nurkic spinning, looking for Lillard. Lillard back to Nurkic. Nurkic, surprised he didn't take it. He drives it. Blocked from behind by Olynyk. His 3rd of the game.
Wow. Olynyk playing well, baby. And he's not fouling. Look at this. Stays vertical, blocks him away. Great play. You gotta love it. And of course, they're showing the reverse lay-in by Nurkic. But it's all about Olynyk right now. He's doing a great job of just staying out of foul trouble. 3-ball by Shaden Sharp does not go.
Not even close. And now here's Markkanen. Markkanen with it. Over to THT. Drives inside left-hand layup.
Too
Got
easy.
it. 16-point Jazz lead. You need a timeout. You need a timeout, Chauncey Billups. Why don't you just call one? You just can't stop this young, hungry Jazz squad. Lillard the drive. Kick it out. Sharp is wide open for 3. Decides to drive inside, and the layup does not go.
He's got to take
you,
that.
How dare you try and challenge Kelly Olynyk? Disrespectful. Clarkson the drive.
Too easy.
Offhand
Holy
layup.
smokes.
Jordan Clarkson, hello.
Too easy, ladies and gentlemen. Going inside, making the tough play. Man, does he do it well.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Offhand layup to perfection. Foul and 1.
Wow.
Jazz coming to play tonight, baby.
Yes, they are.
78.
3 likes out from 100 likes. Can we hit it, ladies and gentlemen? What
Pass
a
up the
wonderful play as he does knock down the free throw, the and 1 free throw. 77-58. Jazz close to being up by 20.
1 subscriber away from 4,530 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Jazz content just like this. Again, we'll be live on Monday for the Jazz and Clippers. So we hope to see you in on that one as Lillard drives, kick it underneath the Eubanks, and he floats it up and in off the glass. An easy bucket right there for Eubanks.
First bucket of the game for Eubanks.
Let's go, Jazz. Absolutely traveling. Glad to see you in here, man. Appreciate you stepping on in. Markkanen, 3-ball off the mark.
Good look,
And
though.
let's go, Jazz. Absolutely. Here is Sharp. Drives into the paint. Lobs it up. Eubanks tips it up and in.
Great
And
execution by Sharp there. And we were talking about this earlier. Sharp, great player in his first year. He's already showing signs that he's going to be a great facilitator and just ball player in general as he goes on with his career.
Here's Markkanen down low. He likes the matchup. Foul. And 1 with the floater. Lowry Markkanen does it again with the right-hand floater. He'll go to the line for 1 more.
Wow.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All cylinders for the Utah Jazz right now, just lighting it up. They've already got 22, and we've barely played 6 minutes. Just impressive scoring for Utah. 20 points for Markkanen, shooting 70% from the field. Make it 21 as he knocks it down. Just breakneck efficiency. I keep saying it, but he just won't stop scoring. This man is unstoppable.
Little easy. Appreciate you stopping on in. And yes, to function. Up by 18 will make that 16 after Eubanks is wide open for the slam down low. It's a 16-point Jazz game. Jazz up 80-64. Here is Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton with it. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson the drive. Clarkson the layup. Oh, it's off. Rebound Eubanks. Here come the Blazers. Can they cut it? It's Damian Lillard. He's been off tonight. Off a screen. Looking to get back on track. Cannot do so. Out of bounds. Off of Utah, though. It will be Portland basketball. 4:51 to go, third quarter. 14 on the shot clock for the Blazers here.
They're going to show this play by Eubanks here, and Justice Winslow kind of made the defense split. Great play by the Blazers there to find Eubanks for the wide open shot, but that's really about all Eubanks can do against this Jazz defense.
Oh, Lillard likes this matchup with Markkanen. On the left wing, toying with them, step back 3, off the mark.
Good D, good D, man.
He's off. Here is Clarkson, the other end, with the Jazz up by 16, kick it down low to Markkanen. His shot rejected by Eubanks. That's a great play now. Grant lost it. Foul. Oh, they just intercepted.
Dang it. So 4:28 left to play here in the third. 80-64. Jazz still up 16. And just some wonderful offensive execution right now. One guy they're hitting in his spots is Lowry Markkanen, shooting 7 for 11. Just ridiculous efficiency from the Finnish man. The finisher. Love him. All right.
Absolutely. 4:28 to go here in the third quarter. Again, appreciate everyone who was stopping on in on this Saturday evening. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. As here is Jeremy Grant, left corner to 3. It is good, and just like that, It is now a 13-point game. It is 80-67.
And if you are the Blazers right now, it's just stop and score, try to string them together, create something special.
Beasley, right wing jumper. It's so pure.
It
It's
is.
so good. And you are not gonna miss that if you're Malik Beasley.
Nope.
And if you're a defense, I don't know how you let him get that wide open on a
They
jumper.
keep doing it, and he keeps making it.
Absolutely. He's done it time and time again tonight. Why is our second leading scorer again? Markkanen still the leading scorer as Jeremy Grant drives in. Offensive foul on the Blazers. It'll go to Utah with 3:44. They'll get Eubanks for a moving screen.
Yep. Eubanks
Beautiful.
John at him. He's got to be careful. He'll get called for a technical any day if he keeps doing that. Jeremy Grant, nice corner three. It's going to help him out a little bit, get him some momentum possibly. But if you're the Jazz, again, you just keep the foot on the gas pedal and you're going to be able to control the pace of this game. And I like it.
And here is Colin Sexton. Talk about the pace of the game. Colin Sexton's going over to Beasley for three off the mark. And here come the Blazers trying to respond. The lob to Eubanks slams it down and one.
There you go.
Kessler, just an unnecessary reach right there.
Yep. And yeah, they're going to get him for that. And that's something, again, that he's going to learn as he goes on. He's already very good fundamentally. But if you are Utah, you do want to see a little bit more development. And, I think on the bench, he sees all the unnecessary fouls that Olynyk has, and he's going to be kicking himself for that one. Just not something you want to do. Don't touch the guy who's defenseless up there going for that dunk. And, that's just what's going to happen. So Eubanks on deck for one more. 3:28 left to play here in the third quarter. What a game so far, you guys. It's been fun. 184 in the chat. Let's try to get to 150 tonight. Can we smash it up? We are 6 away from 110. It would mean a lot to us if you guys could hit that like button. It does tell us that you like what we're doing here and you want to see some more of this content. By the way, let's no, we can stick it till the end of the third. We got 8 minutes.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes.
Let's stick it. We can
should
do
be
it.
able to push to the end of the third quarter. Again, 3:28 to go here in the third quarter. The Jazz are on top of the Blazers. Not only are they on top of the Blazers, they're up by 13. The Blazers can cut it to 12, though. But the Jazz performing so well tonight. They were down by 12 at one point in this game, didn't give up. They've been fighting hard all game long, and that's why you see them with a 13-point lead on the road versus the number one team in the Western Conference. If the Jazz win tonight, the Utah Jazz move to the number one seed in the Western Conference.
And just coming in, news that Mike Conley will not return tonight. Not good news for the Jazz, but, with a knee injury, you always have to err on the side of caution. I do wonder kind of what they are looking at. Hopefully we can see him come out to the bench. That would be reassuring. But, if not, you start looking at the possibility of a bad knee injury, and that's not what we're hoping for. That would be a bad loss for the Utah Jazz.
And welcome on in, Roosevelt. Best of luck to your Blazers tonight. And Bela, man, appreciate you stopping on in or coming back on in. Saw you in here earlier. Free throw good for you, Banks. 82-70. Here's Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker on the right wing, 3:18 to go, third quarter. Horton Tucker, top of the key. Step back. Horton Tucker, three ball. It's short. Rebound by Portland, and here come the Blazers. Portland leaves it off. Sharp, wide open three. Oh, lucky miss. Lucky break. And Kessler secures the rebound for the Jazz. Jazz have been on a little bit of a scoring drought. Sexton looking to change that, and he misses the layup. But Markkanen gets the steal. Does he save it? He does, but the Blazers come up with it. Now Simons to a wide open Jeremy Grant, and he cannot knock in the three. Rebounded by Eubanks. Eubanks pumping. Eubanks looking. He's got Grant again. Grant, another three. This time it goes, and it's a 9-point game.
And he'll do that to you. Grant, great second shot type of guy, 73-82. They're narrowing this game down a little bit. This crowd getting engaged here in Portland. Got to silence them a little bit if you're Utah. Make an easy bucket.
Here's Colin Sexton. Sexton at the top of the key. Over to Walker Kessler. Kessler back to Horton Tucker. Drives in right hand. Lays it up. He's blocked. And the Blazers with all the momentum right now. They've got numbers. It's Sharp. Over to Simons. Simons crosses over. Oh, he's left unmarked. Step back three. It's good. It's a 6-point game.
Crap. They're coming back fast.
82-76. Here's Beasley. Time to get Markkanen the ball, please. Beasley, right wing 3. Off the mark.
Get back,
And the
get back, get
Jazz have
back,
just
guys.
gone
Get
cold.
back. They run the floor so fast. And they take a lot of transition threes. You got to get back and get set.
Here's Simons. He's feeling it right now. Another 3, and he drains it.
Oh, man. That's what he does, man. Simons, great clutch plays right now for him. 1:27 left here, and the Jazz just got it handed to him a little bit in that little stretch. Got to play better defense.
He's the only guy that's beating you right now.
Look, and in transition, if you don't make a shot, you can't get on the ground and be, oh my gosh, I didn't make it. You got to get back, especially against a team that runs the floor this fast. When you have a guy like Simons on the other end, he is going to go coast to coast very, very quickly, and he's going to take a transition 3 a lot of the time. So you have to be better about getting back there. Horton Tucker, he thought it should have been a foul. I completely agree with him. Absolutely. It should have been. But at the same time, you can't just get down there and complain, because the defensive mismatches that creates is going to lead to something like this, where you just have Simons up there and he's easily able to get this 3 off a nice screen from Eubanks.
Kessler's got to help better on that.
He does. He does. And these are just things that he's going to learn as he keeps going this season. He's going to get better at the defense. But in that situation, you would have hoped for a little bit more awareness from him. 188 in the chat. We are 3 likes away from 110. Smash that sucker up if you like what you're seeing, you guys. Does mean a lot. Every single one of you guys in here, it means so much to us that you are in the stream and you're being active in that chat. It does mean a lot. So thank you for stopping in to everybody.
It really does. And you know what? What also would mean a lot if the Jazz could, keep a lead.
Close out this game.
Go and win this game. We always just let loose of the lead and then make it a game. Like, why not just keep the blowout?
Yep, got to keep that foot on the gas pedal. Sometimes they get a little lax about it.
Here is Sexton to Olynyk. Olynyk, Markkanen, Beasley, Sexton, and Fontecchio on the floor for the Jazz. Beasley guarded tightly. Over to Olynyk. Fires over to Sexton, left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Drives in. Kick it to Beasley. Right wing, guarded tightly. Beasley floats it up. Got it to go.
Wow.
Malik freaking Beasley, baby. So good.
What a stud. Can't stop that, man.
84-79. Stud on and off the court. As here is Simons. Simons over to the left wing, guarded by Colin Sexton. Gets across from Eubanks, fires another 3, off the mark, rebound Beasley. Here come the Jazz. Down or up by 5 to Markkanen. Top of the key to the corner to Olynyk. Olynyk driving in left hand, faking it over to Fontecchio. Now to Beasley, wide open. Can't knock it down. Rebounded by Portland. I'll take that look though.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
6 seconds, shot clock and game clock difference. Colin Sexton steals it away. Drops it off for Simone Fontecchio. Back to Sexton for 3. On the corner. Drops it in. The young bull makes it an 8-point Jazz lead. 15 seconds to go in the quarter.
Wow. That's a very efficient play at the end of a game. And here's Simons.
Simons drops it off down low. And it's I believe, an offensive foul, no?
Yes, it is.
It is. Jazz basketball. 3.1 seconds for the Jazz to work with, and they could possibly cut it to or make it a double-digit lead.
They can.
Welcome on in from Africa. Terry Davis, welcome on in. They'll inbound it to Simone Fontecchio. Step back 3 at the buzzer. Off the mark, it is too strong.
I like that shot, though. I like that shot.
Who were only up by 3 just a second ago, go on a little spurt to end the third quarter. They lead 87-79. Fourth quarter action coming up from Portland, Oregon in just a little bit. Blake, I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Hey, man. Okay, yeah, we'll do. So look at these numbers here. So the Jazz in that last quarter had really blown it up a little bit. They were 38-28 in the scoring distribution, really flipped the script on the Portland Trailblazers. But you had to remember that in that first quarter, Portland did win by 3, so they had a little bit of a cushion going into it. Now Portland evening it out a little bit with Utah, but Utah just went on a little run there to end that third quarter, which is always good. So now we hit the stretch. What is important for Utah? I said it before, I'll say it again. They have to be a lemonade stand. They got to make the money. They got to be efficient. Get that good lemonade brewing, because it's time for a guy like Malik Beasley to just get open time and time and time again. This is what he needs to do. This is the time to do it if you are Beasley. Take a look at Sexton, 2 for 5 on the night. He's now going to be that point guard for the Jazz because Conley is out. Conley appeared to have suffered a... Yes, you are right, Jay Rich. He did go to the locker room. He will not return in this game. So prayers up for Mike Conley, hoping that comes back. All right, you guys. Terry Davis, yes, we agree. Yes, ruled out for Monday's game. We don't know yet, Kenny, but that's very possible. All right, hey, make sure if you have not already, we are 3 likes away from 115. If you could smash it up, that would mean a lot to us. So go ahead and do that if you have not already.
Let's go, man. Fourth quarter action, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Jazz Nation. Let's go. Let's go.
87-79. I talked about it earlier. I said the Jazz have to be like a lemonade stand. They got to be efficient. They got to make the money. They got to just do what they do best, and that is sell. So you got to go out, make your threes. Don't sell, but not in that terminology. But you got to just make your shots. Make your shots, make good passes, and without Conley in here, it's going to be a little tougher. But if you can get a guy like Beasley to just keep going in and out and in and out and in and out, he's going to find his spot. And a guy like Colin Sexton is going to have to hit him, and you're going to make your shots that way if you are the Utah Jazz. Now, for the Blazers, you got to do more of that thing that you've been doing where you just get somebody hot and they carry you a little bit. So Anthony Simons, that's who I'm looking at to lead their push in this fourth quarter.
Make sure, guys, if you have not if you know already, Kenny's comment here. Wait, we are back fourth quarter. I'll get back to that in a second. I hate how late they break to it, and Nurkic gets it to go. I hate how late they break to it.
Yeah, it is annoying.
87-81. Here's Colin Sexton. Sexton at the top of the key. Jazz up by 6. Over to Olynyk, right wing. Hands it off to JC. Jordan Clarkson to Beasley. Top of the key. Drives in. Floats it up. Got it to go.
Oh my goodness,
Rolled
man.
around on the back rim. But Malik Beasley again.
Tied for the leading scorer in the game. Impressive stuff from Malik tonight.
How many does he have?
He's got 21.
Here's
As
Nurkic.
does Markkanen.
Nurkic. Backing it on Olynyk. It's almost stolen away. It falls off of Clarkson, and it will remain Blazers basketball. 9 on the shot clock for the Blazers to work with.
Just play some tight inbound defense here. Try to avoid an easy shot if you're Utah.
89-81. Here is Portland working with it. Don't know who this is. This is Little. Little left wing. Little to the top of the key. They just got to hoist it up. Terrible shot. They get their own miss, and they lay it up and in. Terrible.
Olynyk, don't complain. Get back. Gosh, Olynyk, don't do it
You
to
play
yourself.
great defense for 24 seconds, and then you can't get the rebound.
Yep.
Terrible. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson doesn't use the screen. He'll just drive inside to the right with the right hand layup, and he got it to go. An impressive move by Jordan Clarkson.
Very good stuff. And an
Offensive foul on Portland on
There
the
you
other
go.
end. Let's go. Who is that? Who's 26?
26 is Winslow.
Winslow, got it.
Watford is the other power
91-83.
forward.
Jazz basketball up by 8. Here's Clarkson. Over to Olynyk. It's poked away. Olynyk gets it back. Olynyk to Clarkson. Left wing 3. Got it! JC for 3! And the Jazz lead by 11. Here is Little. Little deflected by Clarkson. Poked out of bounds by Clarkson. It will remain Blazers basketball. My man, Zach, how's it going up in Buffalo right now? How are you holding up?
Holy smokes, there's a lot of snow up there. 191 in the
little-
chat, man.
just a
Hey,
little bit.
three likes away from 115. We got to hit it up. It just takes one, baby. If you like what you're seeing, smash that up.
And, of course, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be live for every single Utah Jazz game this season. You guys are not going to want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button if you are new. Let's try and get 5 new Jazz fans to subscribe to the channel by the end of the night as Little knocks down the 3-ball. 94-86. Olynyk looking. Olynyk driving. Olynyk pivoting.
Oof.
Finally gets it out to Clarkson. Clarkson one-on-one with Nurkic. Crosses over. Driving inside. Kicks it around to Beasley. Just hoists it up. And he can't get it to go. A tough shot right there. Rebound Nurkic. Here come the Blazers. Winslow drives foul. Almost got it to go. He'll go to the line for 2. Yeah, just a tad. I figured it wasn't much.
But wow. 94-87 this game coming down to the line. Couple line shots here for Winslow, and this one gets a whole lot closer. And you're just looking at the efficiency for Utah. Sometimes it dwindles just a little bit, but I'm not too concerned yet. They still have plenty of time. What's up?
He missed a free throw.
He did miss the free throw. I thought that there was something else going on.
No, he just missed a free throw.
He
I'm
just
happy about it. He's going to miss this one too. No, he's not. 94-87. 1 and 2 at the line, but you'll take that.
You will.
Here's JC. Clarkson left wing. Off a screen by Olynyk. Now over to Sexton. Sexton driving, spinning. Sexton to Olynyk. Mid-range jumper. Got it.
Wow, pure.
Heavy Olynyk.
Great look.
I don't know how much of a fan of the shot I am, but it went in. So you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm going to take it and leave with it.
Yep.
Now here is here is Nurkic backing in on Olynyk.
Yeah.
Oh, again.
This is what we need Olynyk to do. So sometimes when the refs are erring on the side of Olynyk's disposition, look at this. He's just drawing the fouls that you need and not the ones that you don't need. Way to go, Olynyk. Sold it perfectly.
The Jazz are up by 9. 8:48 to go here in the 4th quarter. Here's Clarkson left wing off a screen. Crosses over. Guarded tightly by Winslow. Clarkson spinning. Clarkson to the rack. Kicks it out. Corner. Fontecchio off the mark. Falling away. He airballed that one. A terrible shot. Here come the Blazers. Down the other end. Deflected by Clarkson. They get it back. It is Nurkic. Backing it on Olynyk. Puts it up. Foul and 1.
Wow. That'll take a little bit of wind out of the Jazz there. Big offensive possession. And one thing the Blazers are great about is they use up a lot of time and they speed up the pace of the game a little bit. I mean, this game has just seemed to go by pretty quickly, and the Blazers, they just know how to utilize their time very well. And Chauncey Billups, he's a master at that. He was when he played too. So 96-89 here, and another chance for them to get a little closer to the Utah Jazz.
And Nurkic's free throw is off the mark. Again for the Blazers, sir. 1 of 3 of their last 3 free throw attempts could come back to bite them. Here's Clarkson to Olynyk. Olynyk right wing. Kick inside to Sexton. Terrible pass. Stolen away. Here come the Blazers. Hard in transition. Kicks it outside to Simons. Simons. Kick down low to Nurkic. Nurkic to the corner to Hart. Hart to the top of the key. Now down low again for Nurkic. Missed it. Rebounded. Blocked by Olynyk.
Guys.
Good.
Can't let that happen. That one's pretty ridiculous. Olynyk's got to find a way to get position there.
Yep. Sexton. And a foul quickly on Portland.
7:38 left in the 4th.
Oh, Nurkic. Cry about it some more. Be quiet, man. Gosh, Nurkic. Really
he's got 4. He's been the Olynyk of this game. He's got 18 though, so good scoring game from him. I don't know what he's complaining about there. That's a yeah.
And here's the inbound
contact
for the Jazz. Inbound to Beasley. Catch and shoot 3. Off the mark. Tipped and saved by Markkanen.
Wow.
That's huge. What great effort. Clarkson drives. Fouled. The extra effort saves the possession. Absolutely love that from Markkanen.
I do too.
Absolutely love that. The Jazz offense has been struggling. You got to get a big play somehow, and Markkanen makes the extra effort and saves the play. Beautiful.
You love it. I love it. It's great.
Clarkson to the line for two. First one. Got it. It's a 6-point
Good
Jazz
stuff.
lead. 97-91. Let's go.
We got 230 in the chat. We are 6 likes away from 130. Gotta get one person to smash that sucker up. Let's get to
Smash it up.
125. Come on now.
And of course, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You like what you see. We're going to be going live for every single Jazz game this season. We're going to be live on Monday versus the Clippers, Wednesday versus the Pistons. So make sure to step on in and enjoy those games with us as THT steals it away. Now Markkanen to the corner. Beasley 3. Got it.
Wow.
10-point Jazz lead. Time out. Blazers.
Tough. Absolutely tough by the Utah Jazz.
Taylor Horton-Tucker on the defensive end, man.
They talk about it all the time.
Horton-Tucker on defense, baby.
Defense wins.
So good.
Defense
So
wins
good.
championships. Benches win championships. THT and Malik Beasley, the connection between those two guys, beautiful stuff. You gotta love it, man. Markkanen also, just all of these guys getting some nice games tonight. 3 guys have scored more than 20 tonight for the Utah Jazz. 20 for Clarkson, 24 for Beasley, 21 for Markkanen. They're good for 65 between 3 guys. Impressive stuff.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Timeout has been called. Again, there is a 7:10 to be played left in this game.
And we are just one like away, by the way. I want to point this out. 1 like away from 130. Let's smash that up, you guys.
Damian Lillard will not return to tonight's game
what?
against the Utah Jazz due to a re-aggravated right calf.
Oh, no. That's not good. So both of those the point guards out.
I don't know. I would have much rather him be in because he's looked terrible.
He has
tonight.
been bad.
And maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, because he's looked off the whole night.
He
The
has
whole
definitely.
night he's looked off.
So you
I'll
think-
be right back, Mike.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm just checking here to see, and I don't see any other information so far on Conley, but you always hope for the best in this situation. But the knee is such a touchy part of the body. We just need to give our best wishes to him as we kind of wait the results of that. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. Losing a point guard is the hardest guy to lose on a team. Because they are the facilitators. They are the guys who get the job done. So it's obviously going to be tough for Portland, but then it's the next man up mentality. We keep talking about it. Another guy who is very capable of bringing up the ball, Anthony Simons, he's that next man up, and look at what he's done so far in this game. 16 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. He's very close to a triple-double, scarily close to a triple-double, and he's got time. So let's see what he can do. I'm excited to see the finish to this game. It's been very nice so far.
Kenny, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Appreciate again every single one of you stopping on and hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday evening. The Jazz, who were down 11 early in the second quarter, have completely flipped the script. They're up by 10. With 7:13 remaining in the fourth quarter, we are back to action, and the Blazers bringing a full court press. The Jazz bringing a full court press. Here's Portland. It is Winslow at the left wing. Kick it down to Jeremy Grant. Backing it on Horton-Tucker. Fading away. Can't get it to go. Rebound Markkanen. Love it.
I love it.
Great defense. Now convert on offense. Keep on extending the lead. Horton-Tucker to Clarkson. Clarkson left wing, driving down low. Kicks it away to Anthony Simons. Simons, 3-on-1, over to Hart. Great defense by Horton-Tucker. Forced to miss, but Eubanks is there for the putback slam.
Eubanks has been pretty important in this game, I will say. And his little contribution, he's been there when it matters most.
Here's Horton-Tucker. To the left wing, it's Beasley. Beasley to Markkanen. Guarded by Josh Hart. Markkanen. He likes this matchup. Drives in, floats it up, too strong. Rebound by Portland. Here come the Blazers. It's Winslow to Hart. Hart to make it a 6-point game. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Dang it, man. Dang it.
Yeah. Tough stuff right now for the Jazz, and it's hard to play defense in that situation and not have a foul. And, it shows. So Hart at the line could tighten this up just a little bit. 94
And
to
Hart knocks down
101.
the free throw.
Yeah.
101-94.
I've always been high on Josh Hart. I think he's a good dude. I think he's a good player too. So
Yeah, he's
I love to see him. I love to see him succeed for sure.
101-94. Free throw is up, and it's good. And just like that, it is a 6-point game again. Jazz up 101-95. 6:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hort Tucker with it. Hands it off to Markkanen. Markkanen to Beasley. Top of the key 3. Got it!
Wow.
Malik Beasley, a sniper from the outside. Drains it in again. Halfway through the fourth, and the Jazz lead by 9. Here's Winslow on the left wing. Over to Simons, looking to respond. He can't. Rebounded, though, by Portland. Josh Hart comes up with it. Hart kicks it to Simons. Kicks now inside. It's off the backboard. It goes to Grant. Back to Simons for 3. Off the mark. The Jazz can't get a rebound. It's Hart again. Now left wide open for 3. He drives inside. Lays it up. He's fouled by THT. And the Jazz cannot take advantage of the misses. And Josh Hart making it happen for the Blazers.
You gotta have one of those if you're Utah. It's unacceptable to give up that many offensive rebounds in a possession.
Especially to Josh Hart on both
Yeah,
the rebounds.
and what's Markkanen doing? You gotta force a box out there. Find a
Markkanen
body.
sucks at rebounding.
Yeah,
Markkanen
he
sucks
does.
at
He is not a good rebounder, and I'm sure they're working on it with him. But you just find a body and you get on him. Put your butt into him. You're gonna get the ball. You just have to find a body. 106 to 104 as he makes the first one. Josh Hart, a historically good free throw shooter.
9-18-99. Hart with 15 points on the night now. 104-97. 5:18 to go. Make sure if you have not done so already, smash the like, hit that subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, we go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Center. We'll be live on Monday for the Jazz and Clippers. Hope to see you in on that stream. Here is Markkanen. Top of the key over to the left wing now to Clarkson. Crosses over. 5 on the shot clock. JC drives inside. Pump fakes. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hart. Blazers a 4-on-1. And Simons lays it up and in. It's a 5-point game.
Yep.
Under 5 to play.
Come on, slow it down, Utah. Get some good shots. Get shots that allow you to get back in transition right now, for sure.
Clarkson's decision making has not been good tonight.
It hasn't. It's been rough a little bit.
Been turning the ball over a lot. Here's Markkanen driving.
Oh,
he lost
shoot.
control. It's stolen away by Portland. They can cut it to a single digit. Sorry, they cut it to a 1-possession lead. Simons way outside. Can't knock the 3 ball in. But it's
Offensive
going
foul.
to be offensive foul on Josh Hart.
You'll take that if you're Utah.
Like that. Needed that. Because it looked like Vanderbilt had just straight lost it.
Yeah, it did. I didn't see it, but they're going to try to get the ball in so they don't
Make
review
sure
this thing.
in the comment section down below to comment who you are cheering for in the which team, the Jazz, Blazers, and what your final score prediction is. Here's Hort Tucker to Beasley. Top of the key. He's already got 27. Does he have more? Beasley the drive.
Oh,
Kicks it.
too
Throw it away.
sloppy.
Hart. Pump fake.
Too
Lays it up.
sloppy, boys. You got to be
Timeout.
more efficient than that. Yep, 3:59 left to play here, and it's just getting a little too fast. They're not able to control the pace, not able to control the sloppiness.
Not able to
moreover.
control the ball.
Yeah, not
That's-
able to control
that's
the
the only
ball in
thing.
general. Yeah, absolutely. The pass is just not working. The dribbling not working. Something's got to work. Talk it over in a timeout. We'll be back
You gotta
very
rebound
shortly.
the basketball too. It's killing us, Blake.
It is. It is. You got to protect it, man. Ball security is job security. Can't be doing that. All right, Jazz winning it, Blazers catching up. Yeah, they are, man, and it's getting awfully close, and we'll see what happens. Hey, by the way, we have 300 in the chat. If we could get 7 more likes and get us to 140, we're pushing for 150 tonight. Help us out a little bit, you guys. Yeah, smash that sucker up. We do appreciate every single one of you guys being in here. It means a lot. Malik Beasley.
We are 4 subscribers away. 4 subscribers away from 4,540. Let's try and reach that by the end of the night. Again, we go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Listen, we've let it go here in the past couple minutes, but we're still up by 3. We need to have a good possession coming off this timeout. That's all we need is a good possession, Blake.
Absolutely. And you take a look at Malik Beasley. That's who I want with the ball. Malik Beasley or Markkanen, either one of those guys have had great nights respectively. But Malik Beasley, 10 for 18 on the night. He's got 27. He's on pace for 30 if he can knock down another one of those triples that he does so well. What is the most viewers we've had in one stream? It's probably like 700 or 800, I would guess.
It was 9. You weren't, and it was Game 5 of the Jazz Clippers. For second round series in a tight game in Utah, which the Jazz lost. We had 960 viewers.
Wow.
At one time. But that wasn't our most viewed overall stream. Our most viewed overall stream. Actually, no, that was our most viewed overall stream with 34,000 views total.
Pretty incredible.
That was an amazing stream.
So far tonight, we've got just over 6K, I believe.
Well, come on in, One Punch Man. Stuff. Yes, we can. Just proved you wrong. Well, we only read the comments. Not only read the comments. We do read them during the game. But we tend to only respond on breaks like these because we want to make sure we're providing the action for you guys. But we try and respond to as much comments as we can. Best of luck to all the Jazz fans. Appreciate it.
Means a lot. We love Blazers fans in here too. So if you do like what you're seeing, make sure to subscribe because I'm sure we cross paths again in this season. This is the first matchup between our two squads. So, hopefully this can be a good season series between these two teams. So far, bearing the pressure for Josh Hart. He's got 17 points. He's 5 for 8 on field goals, 1 for 3 from outside, and 6 for 6 from the line. He's been efficient, and he's been deadly for this Blazers squad. And the Jazz are going to get 2 shots at the line here as a foul is going to go on Eubanks down low.
And Markkanen is stepping up to the line. He's got 21 points. He's 4 of 4 from the line tonight. The Jazz have struggled from the line. Nice try, Kenny. Well, we might be disconnected on time, so let me know. Markkanen puts up the free throw, and it's off the mark.
Oh, you got ahead of me again. How the heck? I'll tell you when he puts up the free throw. Right now.
Okay. All right, we should be good. Might be a second behind. If it is, just let me know.
Okay.
Markkanen. Gotta knock this one down, man. Got to knock this one down. This is not his strong suit.
It is not.
Knocks it down. 105-101. Big play for Lauri Markkanen. 105-101 the score. Pistons with the ball. Pistons, what am I talking about? Jeremy Grant with the ball. Was used to him being on the Pistons. Now here's Eubanks. Hands it off to Simons. Left wing. Back down low to Eubanks. Kicks it corner to Hart. Hart pump fakes the 3. Kick it right wing. It is to Jeremy Grant, and he bottoms the 3. It's a 1-point game.
That is just incredible dedication right there by Grant. He's locked in.
3:22 to go. Horton Tucker with it. Horton Tucker over to Jordan Clarkson. Jazz in a bucket. Clarkson. Can he deliver? Crosses over. Driving. Kick it to Olynyk. He just tosses it up. Not even close. Terrible possession. Get Clarkson out of the game respectfully. He's not making good decisions with the basketball right now. Timeout, Portland. Get Clarkson out of the game. He is not making good decisions. It's nothing against him. He's just simply not making good decisions tonight with the basketball. Terrible pass.
Can you pause for 1 second?
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree on the Clarkson thing, and usually, of course, we would never be saying that, but right now it's just not his night. You got to go to that next man up, and for me, I'm looking at Sexton. He's been very efficient with the basketball. I believe he has Clarkson is the assist leader, but I think he's relatively close in that category. And, you just got to trust that next guy, and I think they absolutely can. It's just going to be a matter of will they decide to go to him or not. But we'll see. Definitely some capable guys on the bench who can get the job done for Utah, though. What's up, Jack Attack? Pulling up at the end of the game. Appreciate you stopping in, my man. JC out, Jazz is doomed. No, I don't think so, Peakery TV, but he is definitely always one of the best players that we have on the floor at any time, but right now it just doesn't look great. How did Olynyk should have made that great pass? What are you guys seeing?
No, it was a bad pass with the shot clock going down, and Olynyk had to force it. I don't think that was a good pass. It was a nice little cool pocket pass in between defenders, but was it the smart pass, the smart decision on the play? I'm going to go no. Almost to 150 likes. Keep on smashing up that like button and keep on hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, let's keep on growing this Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. Here's Winslow. Drives right in. And the Blazers have taken the lead on a Eubanks slam.
Holy smokes.
106-105.
Storming back.
3 to play.
Storming back.
What a choke. What a choke. Here's THT. Over to Clarkson, left wing. Jazz need this bucket. There's a foul off the ball on Jeremy Grant. And free throws coming up for Markkanen. Yeah, but you might take that if you're the Blazers.
That's what I was about to say that. Again, this is the guy that you want at the line. He struggled this year, but just another foul, and both teams already in the bonus, so we could see a lot of that down the line here, some strategic fouling, but that's not going to be one of them. That's just a bad one right there from the Blazers.
Eubanks has 9 points in the fourth quarter.
And I believe Eubanks, is he getting close? No, Eubanks, that's his first foul. Winslow has 4. Hart has 4. So watch those two guys. The only guy in foul trouble, guess who for the Utah Jazz? Kelly Olynyk. And the only other guy who is relatively close is Clarkson. They both have 4, but Clarkson isn't a guy who fouls too much down the stretch. He's usually
How is that not a foul? Why are they reviewing this?
Yeah, what?
Why is this being reviewed?
Yeah, that one's pretty obvious. I have no idea. It was challenged.
I'm about to say, for those that are just tuning on in, the Blazers are challenging a foul on the Utah Jazz.
Bad challenge.
That's a clear foul. We should get 3 free throws just because of how ridiculous the amount of time, the amount of lifetime that I've wasted on them reviewing it is ridiculous. Why are you challenging that? That's so sorry.
And they're deliberating about it. I wonder if they're looking to see if it's a flagrant here. Hold on.
That's the only exceptional reason. That is okay.
So Grant kind of locks up with him, and he's trying to get in. I could definitely see that as a flagrant, and I think that they will call it. We'll see.
No way.
No way? Are you really? I mean, where's the basketball?
So.
I mean, it's unnecessary contact. There's no basketball there.
Did they change it? I think they changed it.
They might have to no foul. There's no way that that's no foul, right?
Blake, anything's possible.
Anything is possible. That's true.
Anything's possible with the Utah Jazz. Let's be real.
Calls are always weird.
What is it, Blake? Hold on.
Wait, they made it an offensive foul. Seriously? Come on now. That's awful.
I have no words. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I choose.
That could be a pivotal call. And what could Markkanen do there?
That's ridiculous. Here are Simons. Well, I'm absolute pitiful. And it's stolen away. Oh, and then they're gonna call a kickball, but it's still Jazz ball. Wait, what? It was a kickball on the Blazers. Ball don't lie. Ball does not lie. Look how quick the ball went back to Utah. Ball doesn't lie. 106-105. 2:32 to go fourth quarter. If you have not done so already and you're enjoying what you're seeing, smash up the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Appreciate all 400 of you in the stream right now. Here's Jordan Clarkson, left wing to Beasley. And it's almost stolen away. It's deflected out of bounds off of Portland. 10 on the shot clock for the Jazz to work with.
Oh, gosh, that was a little out of control, even though it did end up being out of bounds on Portland. Just Not a
The
lot of
entire
rhythm.
offense is out of control right now.
Right now,
The
yeah,
entire
it just
offense
doesn't
is
look
out of
great.
control. Here we
Does
go.
not look great.
Inbound to THT. Horton Tucker driving inside with the right hand, lays it up, and in! Jazz take a 1-point lead.
Wow. He just knows how to finish. We keep saying it over and over and over again.
2:05 to go. Here is Simons. Simons, top of the key. 3-point foul on that cheesy, stupid little.
Seriously, he was at half court.
Piss off.
Half court.
I hate that foul. Now, if it was my team, I would love that foul,
Yeah.
obviously. But it's so annoying when it's your. It's so annoying as an opponent.
And like, there's no way he's taking that shot. That's my problem. But it is a foul. And, you know, what are you going to call it? He looked like he was going up, made it look like he was shooting. So, great job by Simons. I got to give it to him.
Great play.
He sold it. He sold it, man. And that's what you got to do if you're Simons. And I talked about that next man up mentality. I'm not saying that Anthony Simons is supposed to be the next man, but just look at what he's done tonight. 20 points on 6 for 17, relatively efficient. Not super efficient, but he's getting the job done. 108. It looks like they put it on the floor, but they are in the bonus.
Put it on the floor.
Yeah.
108, 107. Clarkson with the ball under 2 minutes to go. JC fires for three. Got it! JC for three!
That's big time. Big time shot from JC. That's a good decision.
Let's go. 110, 108. What a big shot from Jordan Clarkson. Making up for everything for his not so great game earlier in the game. The drive, Josh Hart can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by THT. What a big stop by the Jazz defense. And here they come. Jordan Clarkson with it. Come on, baby. 1:22 to go, fourth quarter. Jazz up by 2. JC, top of the key. Drives inside. Right hand lay. Got it!
Wow. Absolutely ice cold. Jordan Clarkson taking the Jazz. He wants them to win, and he's going to do whatever it takes to get it. Driving inside, doing that THT action. Look at this. Goes right in on Justice Winslow. Puts it up. Tough finish.
Let's
and
go.
You bet he made it.
Let's go.
Was that an and one too? Yes, it was. Wow. Huge. Huge play.
Knocks it down. 5-point Jazz lead. The flamethrower from the Philippines representing tonight.
Wow.
1:10 to go. Jazz up by 5. Defense has got to stay intact here. Here's Simons off a screen. Markkanen helps out. Simons to drive. Foul. Oh, almost got the and one. He will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Anthony Simons stepping up when it matters most. Man, this guy is shifty. Man, this guy knows how to draw fouls. And you just look at the power that he holds right now. He's got this whole defense in his hands every single time. Going down the floor, it's tough. This game is tight. He's got 20 on 6 for 17, 4 for 13 from outside, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He's in triple-double territory. If this game goes to overtime, I would not be surprised at all if he hit it. 109 to 113, 4-point game. Jazz on top by a very narrow margin.
And we got 457 in the building. If you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. Let's try and get 8 new subscribers and reach 4,550 subscribers. Free throw is no good. 113, 109, 55 seconds to go. Jazz on top by 4. That's a huge missed free throw, by the way. Clarkson, he's got the last 6 for the Jazz. Clarkson, can he do it again? Driving, mid-range jumper, got it again!
Holy smokes. Absolute takeover, baby. Absolute takeover by Jordan Clarkson. Holy smokes.
Roller, baby.
That's what you got to do. That's a winning basketball play right there. Time and time again, this man just keeps on working.
Let's go, baby.
That's what it's all about.
Jordan Clarkson.
That's what it's all about right there.
Portland this game.
Almost 500 in the chat. If you love what you're seeing, we've only got 157 likes. Let's get that up to 200. Come on, guys. Show some love. If you're a Blazers fan, like it up because you want that team to score. Second time watching Jazz Huddle. Really enjoy the commentary. We appreciate it, Landon. That's what it's all about. We just want you guys to enjoy high-quality stuff. And let's talk about high quality. The shooting tonight from multiple guys has been very impressive. The Jazz shooting 42 of 91, 46%. And look, neither team is shooting great from three-point land. Both teams in the mid-30s. And, you know, it's been about, for the Blazers so far, getting to the line. They're forcing a lot of fouls, especially towards the end. Anthony Simons getting shifty, getting inside, drawing the easy calls. And that's what you got to do down the stretch. You got to get the crowd in it, and that's what they've done. They've executed very well, but it just gets tough when you're playing a guy like Jordan Clarkson who can explode on you. That is what's going to happen. We talked about wanting him out, but here he goes.
The drive inside, and Simons lays it up and in.
You got ahead of me again. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, I'll pause.
Okay, I'll tell you when he lays it in.
Clarkson. Wait, has he thrown it in?
He just did now.
Here's Clarkson, top of the key, just across half court. Clarkson, top of the key. Where are you? 32 seconds to go.
We'll even out later. It's fine.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Down 10. JC, left wing. Up by 4. He lost control. Stolen away. Here come the Blazers. 18 seconds to go. Down by 4. Hart drives inside, and he gets it to go.
Wow. That's going to be a tough play.
Get it to Beasley. Get it to Beasley. They do. Do not give it up, Beasley. He's fouled. 12.9. 2-point game. Beasley to the line for 2.
Let me tell you when the foul happens. Hold on.
Okay.
Foul happens now.
Okay. Waiting. Okay. I'm gonna, you gotta let me know when the free throws happen.
Okay. I will.
Let's go. I'm gonna call it though first, and then you let me know as soon as yours. So, because I'm gonna pause it after the first. 12.9 to go. 12.9 to go. Beasley at the free throw line. You got to keep me updated, Blake.
I will.
Beasley. Free throw up. Got it.
It's up now. Got it.
Oh,
Got
you're
it.
gonna be a little bit ahead now. Here's Beasley.
That's okay. I can pause it. Cool.
Okay. 12.9. Beasley. One more free throw attempt. Jazz are on top by 3. Appreciate everyone stepping on in. Smash it like we're almost to 200. Hit that subscribe button if you're new for more Jazz content just like this. Beasley gets it to bounce in. Blazers only have one timeout. They elect not to use it. Here come the Blazers. It's Simons driving inside, lays it up, missed it. Rebound Markkanen. Are they going to foul? They do with 3.8, but there won't be enough time. The Jazz are going to get out of Portland with the win.
That's big time. And let's talk about this on this is an upset because look at it this way. The Portland Trailblazers were favored, first of all, but the Jazz are on the second leg of a back-to-back, and if you play this hard on the second leg of a back-to-back, imagine them rested. It's incredible what they're doing now. Markkanen at the line. Let's see what he can do.
Seal the deal. Seal the deal, Markkanen.
Oh.
He missed. Good Lord.
He did.
Now,
but either way.
The Blazers have a timeout.
They do.
The Blazers have a timeout. So regardless, they're going to call it. Especially if he misses, you cannot. He knocked it down. 118, 113. That should end it.
Should end it.
Inbound.
Yeah, he's not even
Blazers won't even shoot it, will they?
Nope.
They won't. That's the final score from Portland, Oregon. And 18 games into the season, your Utah Jazz are the #1 seed in the Western Conference.
Wow. What an energetic finish. Just absolutely fun to watch. What a game. Look at these two teams. These are going to be some great teams in the Western Conference. I'm telling you right now, if Damian Lillard would have been in this game, I feel like there could have been a drastically different result. I love
He was in this game.
Yeah,
Stop
I know.
it.
No. At the end of the game. If they could have had both him and Simons in here, then that could have been very different, in my opinion. He was not playing well. He definitely wasn't playing well.
And it could have been different if we had Conley too. So that's what I'll rebuttal with that. Yes, Coach Hardy, even when the Jazz looked like they were gonna break, they bended, but they never broke. They kept the lead and they won this basketball game.
Yes, they did.
What a night it was. Man, Jazz get the win. Here, end this stream. Not end the stream. End the Zoom real quick and invite me back real quick.
Okay, I will. And then we'll get to talking here in just a sec. If you haven't already, make sure you smash up that like button. Got to get him back in here real quick. But if you do like the stream, get us to 200. I believe we're 8 likes out. That would really mean a lot to us. It would help us out in more ways than you know and show that you support the channel. Let's take a look at these stats real quick while we have a second. So if we take a look here, 118 to 113 will be your final score. The Utah Jazz, the starters weren't where the majority of the work was done. Look at this bench. Everybody contributing. 29 for Malik Beasley, 8 for Horton Tucker. And Horton Tucker, talk about a guy who just shows up in the crucial moments to get that drive in, to get down low and just gets it up. And yeah, and this is how you don't tank, y'all. Exactly, Ruffs. You are completely correct. These guys are not planning to tank. They're planning to just go and win some basketball games. And I love it, man. I love the energy.
Y'all, what a night it was. Thank you, guys. This was our best stream of the year. No doubt, almost 600 people in here near the end of the stream, guys. And we are so close to 200 likes on the stream. And we just hit 200 likes on the stream. Y'all the best, man. Appreciate y'all so much. If you did enjoy the stream and you want to see more of this content here on the Jazz Tunnel, good news for you is we're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this season. We will be live on Monday for the Utah Jazz and the Clippers. On Wednesday for the Utah Jazz and the Pistons. You're not going to want to miss it. Hit the like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss any Jazz content here on the Jazz Tunnel. Really do appreciate you guys so much. What a stream it was. Just a phenomenal night.
Phenomenal game, too. I mean, it was just fun to watch from start to end. The Jazz started out kind of rough, but look, they turned it around, and that's what you got to do. The good teams are able to fight back. The good teams fight back, and that's what they did in this game. Just a beautiful play, beautiful plays from them down the stretch. I mean, it was just good execution. You look at Jordan Clarkson. I know we were saying down the stretch, we were like, I want him out. But look, man.
He proved us wrong. Absolutely.
He did.
And Cozy, chasing man of the Jazz tonight, he was so key down the stretch. He played phenomenal tonight. Let's try and get 4 new subscribers. We're almost to 4,570 subscribers. We've almost gained 50 subscribers on this stream tonight. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Y'all are killing it tonight.
You are. It's awesome, man.
Growing.
We love it.
This Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. And Landon, appreciate you stopping on in tonight. Hope to see you in a few other ones this year, man.
Yeah, it does mean a lot. Yes, Victor, go Jazz.
I know you had the time of your life. I know you had the time of your life.
That would be fun, man. Sharp, I wish I was there. This would have been a great game to go to.
What a game.
Jazz Blazers games always prove to be some of the more fun ones that you're going to encounter, and, you know, a great game tonight. And think about this. One guy who didn't play tonight, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, this team is just so deep, and we're going to see that throughout the season. And Conley was out. So, you know, and he didn't even score in this entire game. So you just think about it. This team, they could be pretty scary, man. Dark horse.
Man, number one in the Western Conference. Yeah. It is early. I'm not saying we're going to end number one. But, man, what a start. Great work, y'all. I appreciate the energy and grind. Thanks, fellas. See y'all next day. Y'all have a good night. Ruffs, appreciate you stopping on in, man. We hope to see you in the next one versus the Clippers, man. We hope to see you all in the next one. And so you don't forget, turn on those notification bell, because when you turn on that notification bell, you will be notified, obviously, when we go live. And there'll be no way you can miss it. We will be live at 10:15 for that one, because the Jazz and the the Jazz and the Clippers start at 10:30 Eastern time. So we'll be live at 10:15 Eastern time. So make sure to step on in. You predicted the score. That's awesome.
That's great.
Listen, y'all, we are going to wrap things up tonight here on the Jazz Tunnel. What an amazing stream it was. We need one more subscriber to reach our goal. One more Jazz fan to smash up that subscribe button.
Did you put it in the comments, Sharp?
If you put it in the comment, section. You put it in the comment section. I will go back and look at the beginning of the comment section, and I will give you $5 if it is in the comment section. I promise you that.
All right, we appreciate every single one of you guys in here. To the 227 of you guys in here, it does mean so much.
Awesome, man.
It is awesome. We're growing a family here, and you guys are all part of it, and you know it. We care about you guys, and you're the best. So thank you.
These streams would not be as fun without you guys, and stopping on into every stream, and it really does mean a lot, and we can't wait to keep on going with you, and we can't wait to keep on streaming this special Utah Jazz season. Nobody thought we would be here. We got on a 3-game losing streak. Everybody thought this team was done. And then we go in. We get a win at home versus Suns by 1. And then on a back-to-back, we get a gritty win over the Portland Trailblazers, who were fully healthy up until that fourth quarter. We weren't fully healthy, but we got the job done, 117 to 113. This team is legit. This team, I'm going to say it for the first time, is going to make the playoffs this year.
I think
this
so,
Jazz
man.
team is going to make the playoffs.
And you look at the nitty gritty that exists in these wins. It's just been fun, man. It's killer. It's really killer.
Awesome.
They advanced to 12-6. They're doubling the 500 mark. What more can you ask for?
It's awesome, dude. I'm
fun.
loving every second of this season.
This team,
even the losses, I'm loving every second of this season.
Yeah, this team is more fun. They're more fun to watch. They're more fun to talk about. And there's just no bad blood. These guys love each other, and they want to win. So I love it. I'm happy about it. But
I'm so happy about it.
It's fun.
And Voyager and Riddles, you guys are in the right place, man. Appreciate you guys stopping on it, and glad you guys are enjoying it. Does mean a lot. Hope to see you in on Monday when the Jazz take on the Clippers. Yo, we are going to sign off for the night. It is currently 12:38. For those that know, I am in Michigan right now. I was at the Michigan football game. I have a flight back to Florida tomorrow, so I got to get home, and my flight's at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
So my butt's got to be up in 4 hours to go to the airport. I got to wake up at 4. It's 12:39 Eastern time right now. So I have less than 3 hours of sleep that I need to go attend to right now in my hotel room. So I'm headed out for the night. You guys have a great rest of your night here on the Jazz Huddle. We cannot wait to see you in here on Monday. The Jazz pick up a win over the Portland Trailblazers, 118 to 1.